Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Wake up, don't just lay there like cold granite stone. Wake up. I was dreaming about shooting in with you instead. Wake me up before you go.
Gotta wake up, get up.
And I'm calling out, get up, get a move on. Get up, what's taking so long? Get up, get a move on.
Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Put your hands together.
That's right, put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J.
And a very happy hump day to you out there in Radio Land.
That's right. Happy Wednesday, everyone.
It's Wednesday.
Wednesday.
TGIF.
I know, it's great. TGIW.
TGI dubs.
Yeah. Dubs.
Abdul Hamad, I do not know you.
Well, you better watch them. Those scammers, man, they're at an all-time high. They got some nerve.
You know the new scams that I'm getting right now?
What's that?
And maybe it's because of a recent peak in popularity in some of the podcasts I'm
Okay.
a part of. I'm now getting, hey, I boost your podcast numbers scams.
Really?
Yeah, all over the place, like a few a day. Now, if you notice, I'm turning my neck a little
Yeah, what's
stiff
up?
this morning.
Yeah.
Jiu-jitsu was up last night.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. My main man Chris was back last night. Big shout out to Chris one time. He's our mat enforcer, if you will.
Okay.
He would be, in my understanding, he would be the highest belt ranking we have, plus add on 4 years of NCAA wrestling.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, dude's a beast. But I don't even think it was him that caused my stiff neck this morning. It was somebody else. So, but big shout out to everybody again. Large crowd last night. We're gaining in popularity at our little fight club, the Knuckleheads Fight Club.
People come to watch them?
Not watch, just roll with us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I was like. They're spectators?
Luke,
Okay.
Luke Magar was there again.
Yeah.
Cody
Yeah.
was there again. That's right. Is it Corey or Cody? I think it's Cody. You said that you loved the kid when I said it last week.
Clay.
Clay, thank you.
Clay.
Why do I get that? Why is that horrible? I live on Clay Street. I have cousins, the last name Clay. You would think I'd get that. Sorry, Clay. I apologize, Clay. He's a tough kid, man.
Listen,
He's stout.
He dated one of the girls I consider my niece for like 2 years, so he's got to be tough.
Oh, gotcha.
But let me tell you, I was so sad when they broke up
Aw.
because Clay is such a good
He's a good
kid.
guy. Good feller.
Yes, and he is pretty strong too.
Yeah, big shout out to Wyatt Dillon, a.k.a. Dylan Leffel.
Did he come too?
Yep, he was there as
Well,
well.
good.
Yeah. Wrapped me up. Made me feel weak. All them young fellers do that, though.
They probably enjoy
Make us
that.
old fellas feel
Let me
weak.
get this guy.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
probably do.
Yeah, I know slouch, though. I make them work for it.
Well, you should.
You know?
I hope you do. Absolutely.
But I also recover much slower these days, so
It's all
I'll
right.
probably take a nap sometimes.
I was gonna say, do I need to go get you a banana bag from Cheryl's?
What's that?
Well, yeah, it's just a when it's through an IV, they call it a banana bag.
Yeah, that's
but
what I was thinking of.
it's a drink. It's just like
it's
that.
like that.
But it's a drink.
Huh.
It's got your electrolytes.
Now, could
nutrients,
Cheryl's hook me
all
up on
that.
an actual banana bag? I mean, give
Like
me
with
some.
the IV?
Yeah, give me some vitamins and all the nutrients and stuff.
No, but next door they can.
Oh, really?
Okay. They do those.
All right.
Yep.
That rehydrate
Yes.
stuff like that.
Yes.
Man, okay, I gotta be honest. We go to festivals,
Mhm.
and family friend who was at the festival with us, he got really, really dehydrated the night before trying to work on the air conditioner of the RV.
Yeah.
And so he was feeling terrible. Didn't drink anything or nothing. So he was just feeling bad.
Bad.
And we all know him. I'll tell you who it is off the air. But and then it was like and then that bag, those people, like an RV full of nurses basically.
Yeah.
That have the IV bags were there that year, and we were like, well, let's go try that. I was like, I'll go with you and try it. You know what I mean? Man, I felt on top of the world about an hour later.
Yeah.
I mean, I felt like I had 12 hours of sleep and took an energy drink as soon as I got up. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, there's a local nurse that does that.
Really?
She was traveling. Now I believe she has one spot, but
She traveled to the studio. Well,
I'm telling you, that's what she does. She
pretty cool.
she does those things, and they have
Hey.
different things.
Dave wants to got a massage right here in studio. I think I could get an IV.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we could. I bet we could get her to come in here.
I was like, Dave, don't you need to be on the mic? I could get the massage, and for
Absolutely. Didn't work.
It didn't work. No, he got the massage. I had to work the board. Whatever. I remember that. Good morning, Leilani. Good morning, TJ. Joining us on Facebook Live. We appreciate y'all.
Good morning.
Hey, big news. Couple of things.
What's big news?
We know football's right around the corner.
Yes.
We got Brookville Savage action right here on 106.1 FM. We got our Idabel Warrior action on 102.9 FM all season long. But here's the big news. We got a newsletter coming.
Yep.
Telling you all about it.
Me too.
Excited.
Me too.
Looking forward to that. It's going to be a digital newsletter, so we'll email it. You can go to our website, seokradio.com, and I don't remember where it's at, but there's a place where you can put your email address and sign up for our newsletter.
Yeah.
So get signed up there. Also, we'll be posted on our Facebook page as well as on our website,
Yes.
seokradio.com, in the local news category. So
Yes.
you'll be able to find this newsletter, and it'll be a monthly newsletter from here on out. So, and I'm super excited because Deidre, our consultant at DLR Consultants, is really been working hard on it.
I know.
And,
I
and
cannot
during
wait to
a
see
tumultuous time of hers too. So,
finished product.
by the way. So yeah, newsletter is coming. Be on the lookout for that before the end of the month.
Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited.
Me
about
too.
it.
It's going to be a big
great.
deal. It's going to take us next level. It's
Yeah.
going to be huge. Also, speaking of huge, new host in Hochtown came out yesterday.
Yes.
All right, I saw you shared it.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for the share.
You're welcome.
Appreciate that. Those of you that may or may not know, Aaron Mabe is the park manager at Beavers Bend State Park. And man, Aaron's such a great guy. We
He
talked
is.
about this a little bit yesterday,
Yeah.
but now the podcast is out. You can get it anywhere you download your podcasts, iTunes, Spotify. You can go to the WashitaPodcast.com. Maybe you haven't ever listened to a podcast before. Where can I find it just on the internet? You know what I mean? On the World Wide Web.
On the web.
So if you're going on the line to listen to it, you can go to the WashitaPodcasts.com. It should be the first one posted there. So.
It's very easy on Apple Podcast. I'm sure it is for Spotify as well.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
I haven't used that part, but on the Apple Podcast, you just go there.
Just type in Hochatown, and it's the first podcast that pops up.
Yeah.
So there you go.
It's cool. Listen
Absolutely.
to it. Check it out. Get some news.
Get some knowledge.
Yeah, knowledge. That's it.
They talk about Mountain Fork Park,
Mhm.
which is where they let in some of the floaters or whatever.
Okay.
Okay, they talk about business in the park, how
Okay.
business has been. They talk about revenues. We talk about, what else we talk about? We talked about a lot of stuff, actually. Oh, talk about the eclipse, how the park is preparing for the eclipse.
Yeah.
We also talk about lake access.
Okay.
Sometimes people will have, I've heard the complaints, if they would just open up more lake access points, the current lake access points wouldn't be as crowded all the time, which makes perfect sense. But you got to have the manpower to create those new lake access points, and then you got to have the manpower to work those new lake access points.
Yeah,
and they're
and-
pretty spread thin as it is.
And
So it's pretty neat to listen to all that stuff.
couldn't some of those places though, you don't want people down there.
True, and that's another thing they talk about. They talk about the fine line they have to dance between conservation
Yeah.
of the natural beauty
Yeah.
plus tourism.
And
Yeah.
the safety.
Mhm.
So, that's what.
Absolutely. Shiloh
There-
brought up some great points, and Aaron answered them bang, 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 man. He's so knowledgeable.
When we were teenagers, I mean, we pretty much had to walk or hike to some of the places we went.
Yeah.
But were we allowed to be there? I
Of
don't
course.
know. Maybe not.
Maybe not.
Maybe, you know what I mean? Maybe
Right.
we weren't. And, you know, we thought about that later. You know, we were being dangerous. But there are some areas you shouldn't be in.
Good
So,
point. I mean, you're right. You're not wrong.
but you know, when you're a teenager, you think everything's safe.
That's true. That's true. And, all right,
dumb.
on that note,
Okay.
19 minutes after 7 a.m. already, which means it's time.
4.
Prepping ain't easy.
Prepping ain't easy. We have a missing girl in the county, you guys. She's 16 years old. Her name is Alyssa Gilstrap.
Uh-oh.
She's 5'1", 105 pounds. She's got brown hair and blue eyes. Her parents are Wesley and Jessica Gilstrap. So she's been missing a few days now. She went missing in the middle of the night. They haven't had any communication with her. So the McCurtain County Sheriff's Office they do have a couple of leads. Her dad told me yesterday. They have a couple of leads that they're working on. Anyway, if you know anything or you have any information about Alyssa Gilstrap's whereabouts, you can call the McCurtain County Sheriff's Office. That's the best thing to do, is just call the Sheriff's Office, because like I said, she is missing and they are handling the case. I'm not sure I shouldn't talk about all the details, but anyway, if you guys have any knowledge of where she might be, call the Sheriff's Department. It's, I can't imagine.
Mm.
I can't imagine. The Sheriff's Department's number is 580-286-3331. I would just be beside myself.
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I hope that she is found safely, obviously.
Me too, I do. And, you know, like she's 16 years old. If you know where she's at,
Yeah, you're not helping her out.
you're not.
Yeah, if that's the case.
Tell
you
her
know.
to go home, you know.
Man.
You know what I mean? So it's just tough.
I mean, I got a 16-year-old home.
I mean, I can't imagine. To me, that's the worst part of any of it. You don't know.
Yeah,
So-
just not knowing. All right, well, we'll definitely keep that in our thoughts for sure.
Yes,
And
thank you.
if you keep your eyes open for those specifics there, that young lady. 21 minutes after 7 a.m. We appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Good morning, Becca Jane, who says good morning on Facebook Live. This is about, just to go along the lines of, on a downturn, if you will, of the show. This day, historically, has been a bad one for people that have enjoyed entertainers.
Mhm.
For example, on this date, back in 1977, Elvis Presley was found dead at 42.
Okay.
I don't
That's
know.
right.
I don't know that I realized he was only 42 when he died. You know what I mean? I think in my head he was 62. Does that make sense?
Yes,
Like,
absolutely.
I don't know why,
Yeah.
but maybe because of his shape. You know, he wasn't in the top shape. But I consider I was in really good shape at 42. But I changed the way I lived for a decade too.
Well,
you know what I
he
mean?
looked like, he had gained weight and
Right,
everything. So
right.
he was looking like he was older than what he was.
Right.
And he led a tough life. He put himself through a lot.
Good point.
So
And also on this date, back in 1948, Babe Ruth dies
I didn't know that.
at the age of 53. So.
I didn't
Dang.
know they died on the same
Couple
day.
of greats in their
Yeah.
time died on the same day.
Huh.
So there you go.
Mhm.
And now you know.
Now you know.
Uh,
Very interesting.
with Taylor Swift's big, huge tour right now, they're talking about the fact that she could be breaking records of all kinds.
She is.
Both attendance records and money-making records.
Yeah.
And it looks like they say she could, matter of fact, top the list of top 10 tours of all time.
I believe that.
When it comes to making the dollar. You remember Roger Waters from The Wall?
No,
No?
can't say that I do.
Well, back in 2010 through 2013, he had a tour called The Wall Live. And apparently that's the 10th top grossing tour of all time.
Really?
Yeah, at $459 million made. There were 4.1 million people that showed up to his shows. There were 219 shows. So
Okay. I don't know who that is.
I
Okay.
expected this one though because I remember this. Back in 2016, the Head Full of Dreams tour by Coldplay was a huge tour. You remember that?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. They were playing all over the place. They made 524 million. They had 5.4 million people show up to their 115 shows.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Man. Number 18, the Rolling Stones 2017 No Filter Tour. Yes, they were still going strong back then, and yes, they
Wow.
looked like they were 90.
Okay.
547 million gross was the attendance was 2.9 million, so not near as many people showed up to that one, but they made a lot of money. That was only 58 shows though.
Okay.
So, I said the Rolling Stones No Filter Tour in 2017. Well, number 7 was the Rolling Stones A Bigger Bang Tour in 2005.
Wow.
Yeah. They made 558 million on that one, with 3.5 million showing up to 111 shows.
That's cool.
Hey, Guns N' Roses tour. Hey, you know the 2010s was a really popular time for tours, apparently.
Yeah.
The Guns N' Roses tour, not in this lifetime, back in 2016 through 19, made 584 million. Had 5.4 million people show up to their 158 shows. It's interesting to see how many shows it takes to make this much money. You know, there was like one that was 200 shows. Harry Styles comes in at number 5 with Love on Tour. That was back in 2021, so height of the pandemic. It's interesting that he was able to make that much.
Harry Styles, I believe that's the record that Morgan Wallen just broke on the
Yes.
Hot 100
Yep.
with the top spot or whatever. So
And-
I didn't know who Harry Styles was.
And that was, and actually Morgan Wallen broke his record. The record itself was solo performance.
Yeah, that's it.
Number
That's it.
1.
Yeah.
Collaborative.
Yeah.
Gross was 617.3 million on that tour. He had 5 million people show up to the 169 shows
Awesome.
he performed in. Coldplay comes in number 4
Wow.
again. I'm be interested to see 3, 2, and 1. Back in 2022, they had a lot of people show up to 107 shows, making 617. This is the one I was looking for right here. Number 3, U2's tour. Remember that sucker? They had
Yeah.
that big spaceship stage.
Yes.
I remember when it came to Norman, everybody I knew went.
Yeah.
So there you go. That one had made 736 million. Had 7.3 million people
That's awesome.
show up to 110 shows. Wow.
Really?
Ed Sheeran popping up at number 2. The Divide Tour in 2017. He had made 776 million. He had 8.9 million people show up to 258 shows.
Wow.
And the number 1 tour of all time, no, Tay-Tay has not made the list yet, but she probably will.
I think she's going to.
Elton John's Farewell Yellowbrook Road Tour in 2018 through 20, and then again in 22 through 23. It made $939 million, nearly $1 billion. You just say it. He made $1 billion.
Yeah, and that was quite a bit more
Yeah.
than the number 2 spot.
Exactly.
So-
He had 6 million people show up to his 330 shows. Now that by far is the most shows amongst all
Yeah,
of them.
yeah,
So,
but still, that's $1 billion.
$1 billion. So there you go. Elton John holds the spot. How long will it take for Tay-Tay to take over?
I wonder where she's. Do you happen to know where she's at?
Right now?
Yeah.
Tay-Tay?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Yeah, I was curious to see where
She's
she's.
probably in Taylor Swift USA because
No.
they renamed the city for her right now.
No, I mean, how much money she's made.
Oh,
so far.
got you.
Yeah.
That makes sense. I bet you that's a Googleable. Hey, before we get into Laney J's lowdown, I want to talk about something near and dear to my heart because they're a part of our show and they're a part of hosting Hochatown. You can hear a few podcasts about the distilling process of Hochatown Distilling Company, as well as Spirit Point Vodka, as well, and many other their products, their beers.
Spirit Point.
Yeah, but we're talking Spirit Point right now. 7 times distilled, 20 times chill filter, and gluten free. So Deja can enjoy it. Made right here in Southeast Oklahoma. I'm saying, hey, made with our water. That's
what
why
I'm
it tastes so
saying,
good.
You know, and it's made by people here.
Yes,
Like,
locals.
it's just Spear Point.
Long-time locals, too. Clear in color. That nose is soft, neutral nose. The palate delivers that initial zesty sweetness with a well-balanced flavor of those white pepper notes. And some spices, too. You got to check it out. It finishes smooth, that front end that follows into a clean, crisp finish. You got to check out this award-winning vodka, available locally wherever you would find your vodkas.
Yeah, restaurants and liquor stores, it's there. Or a bar, even. Ask for it by name.
Yeah,
Spear
or
Point Vodka.
stop by the distilling company's gift shop and sample a bit at the speakeasy.
Yes,
even.
you can.
So, of course,
I like that.
Must be 21 to enter and enjoy responsibly. Visit their website for more about Spear Point Vodka and Hochatown Distilling Company at HochatownDistilling.com. It's time now for Laney J's Lowdown.
Police, they've defunded themselves. They've walked away.
Uh-oh.
And a rural attack in Peru. We're going to learn about it next up on my lowdown. We'll be right back, you guys.
Curtin County National.
We'll be right back, you guys.
I forgot Taylor was going to be in Hochatown.
Yes.
For the eclipse.
Hochatown for the eclipse.
Forgot.
Take 10.
They opened their first bank. They have now surpassed their goal of serving the community.
She already rented a cabin for the week.
Greater value. The Curtin County National Bank is a full-service bank. They have 4 locations to serve you: Idabel, Broken Bow, Hochatown, and
We have
Broward. Stop
earthquakes
in any one of their
and
locations
eclipses.
today to see
Same
how
day.
the Curtin County National Bank can help you grow your vision. Locally owned and
Anybody bring it?
operated, the
Taylor
Curtin
bring it.
County National Bank, member FDIC.
Quicker games, more action. Baseball looks different in 2023. So do the Texas Rangers. Summer is fun again in Arlington. Make your plans to catch a game or two this season at Globe Life Field. More teams than ever are coming to face the Rangers.
She sees right through me, guys.
Lively crowds and climate-controlled comfort await you at the ballpark, along with fun giveaways and City Connect Fridays. Grab your tickets at Rangers.com.
Tired of feeling FOMO? Fear no more with SEOKRadio.com. Stay connected and informed with the latest local news, weather updates, and even today's swap shop, all in one place.
From breaking news to engaging podcasts, SEOKRadio.com keeps you in the know about everything happening in your neighborhood. No more missing out.
Don't let FOMO hold you back. Stay connected, stay informed, and listen live at SEOKRadio.com.
It's time for Laney J's Lowdown.
I said the police defunded themselves. They just walked away. They gave up their funding.
What?
Yeah. Goodhue, Minnesota. It's a small town in the southeastern part of the state. They lost their entire police force.
Ooh, I heard about this.
The chief and other members of the force, obviously, they quit. They resigned.
What?
So they don't have any officers. They were blindsided by it, obviously. The town mayor, she said that she just wants everyone to know that there is police coverage,
Okay.
but they need police officers. So I don't know. The chief is staying on until the 24th.
Right.
So
I after I saw this story this morning, I read a little bit deeper into it. Come to find out, the police chief that quit,
yeah,
he was up in arms with the mayor and the council because they wouldn't pay well enough
yeah,
and they wouldn't recruit, so they had zero retention.
yeah.
So in, opposition of that, he quit. The other officers followed suit
Yeah.
Behind their leader, and then the former police chief is holding that spot until they get a no.
That's
Isn't that crazy?
yeah, that's
That I mean, a lot of especially small towns have an issue with keeping a force, just because if you get a really good officer, a larger town will steal them because they can pay better. You know what I mean?
And he's been the police chief right now. He's been trying to get police. He said he's called other police departments around to try to get some young guys.
Yeah,
the ones
give me
that-
the new ones, fresh off the
Yeah,
academy
ready
or
to
whatever.
go.
Yeah.
And no, it's been 3 weeks. They haven't had any applicants.
Wow.
And he said he doesn't have any.
I mean,
yeah.
and that I guarantee that is a ripple effect of the current society view of police forces.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, not often in small town USA, because I think small town USA, more than any other, stands behind their police forces and their fire and their you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I really think they get behind those first responders, but those larger cities can be very tough and dangerous. I mean, don't get me wrong. Any police officer, any fireman, that's danger. I get
Right,
it. That's not
absolutely.
what I mean.
That's right.
What I mean is that hostility. Does that make sense? That hostility you find towards the police in bigger cities.
Yeah.
You just don't really find that as much in a small town.
Right.
I.e., try that in a small town.
And the police chief that resigned, he's there until August 24th. And he's trying to find someone to work.
Yeah.
So he's still trying to help the police force. So he's
Yeah,
not,
he didn't just abandon them, but he's kind of saying, look, last straw kind of thing, guys.
Yes, yeah, I
I got you. I got you.
Okay, there's been some mysterious attacks in Peru. It's a royal, I have trouble with that word. Yeah, it's isolated community in Peru, and it's happening at night. Yes, I know. They say that there are these strange beings that are attempting to kidnap people. Like, like a 15-year-old girl. They tried to get her.
Aliens.
They're saying that they're aliens.
I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
But it's aliens. They're armored like green goblins from Spider-Man.
What?
This particular guy shot one twice and it didn't fall. It elevated and disappeared.
What?
Yeah. So I'm telling you.
Aliens, man.
Yeah. So they're frightened by it. They say that there's also one of their colors, the green, but silver, and their shoes are round in shape. So it's the way that they're dressed. I mean, obviously, it makes these people think that
Look like an alien.
That they're aliens. Yeah. And they have red lights on their heels of their shoes.
Red lights?
Yeah. On the heels of their shoes. So their heads are long, their mask is long, and their eyes are kind of yellowish.
Dang, that's scary.
Yeah, but they've obviously been up close to know these details about these aliens. But anyway, that's in Peru. That's just crazy.
You sure that wasn't just the latest Lady Gaga concert? Thanks, Michael.
Could have been.
Okay.
Could have been. Yeah. Anyway,
all right.
Don't go to Peru.
Aliens. I'm not saying it's aliens, but it's aliens.
Well, it's an isolated area that they're in.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'd be indigenous.
Indigenous?
Community.
Don't take my picture. What?
Okay, never mind. Anyway, that's all I got for you. That's my lowdown today. Watch the aliens, and if you're looking for a police job, you can relocate to, what was the town? Goodhue?
You hear that, Tim?
Minnesota.
He's not looking for one. He's got to go.
He's probably in the bed.
Probably. He messaged me earlier.
Did he?
Yeah. Hey, speaking of not taking pictures of Aborigines,
okay,
indigenous people, that's a superstition that we learned on Crocodile Dundee. Remember?
Yep.
Don't take my picture, steals a piece of my soul.
Yep.
Of course, that guy was joking.
Yeah.
He was also wearing Jordans, I think. But no, seriously though, there are weird superstitions all over the world.
Yes, there are.
Well,
Yeah.
I have some of the weirdest ones here. Right
Uh-oh.
now. Black cat, that seemed weird to you? Not really, because we've heard it all our lives. Mirrors, breaking them,
The black cat. what
walking
is it?
under a ladder.
Put an X on the windshield if a black cat runs across in front of you.
Do you really?
Spit out the window. Or,
Right? See, I
Yeah.
never heard none of all this.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Okay.
Charlotte, she's the one who told me.
Charlotte seems
About
like
that.
a superstitious kind of
X
person.
on the windshield. Seems like her. There's something you spit out the window. I don't remember, but
Well, a lot of your American superstitions seem fine because we've grown up with them.
yeah, they came probably from like Cheech Chong.
But other cultures have some things.
What
Before
do
we
we
get into
got?
other cultures, how about the power of salt? Think about salt. Yeah, spilling salt could mean more than just table-side mess. It could be a bad omen. Ooh.
Really?
That's what they say. That's
Oh,
why.
I was thinking throw some salt over your
Yeah,
shoulder.
if you spill it, that's why you throw it over your shoulder. That's the whole
Oh, see,
superstition.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, if you spill the salt, take a little bit, toss it over your shoulder for good luck.
Oh, see, I didn't even know.
You was just throwing some salt. You just
No.
throwing the shaker over your
The
shoulder.
salt superstition that I've heard about or whatever is you're the throwing the salt over your shoulder is supposed to protect you from vampires. So that's in the vampire movies too. You use the salt to ward off the vampires.
No, I think it's garlic, actually.
No, it's salt. Do I have them confused? Nope, it's salt. You throw a pinch of salt over your shoulder.
Goodness.
I never knew that if you spill it, you're supposed to do that.
Well, it comes from when Judas spilled the salt. So basically, it's a symbol of betraying Jesus.
Okay.
That's what they're saying.
Okay. All right.
It's also supposed to be able to like cast out the devil or something. Some garbage. All right, here's some that you may not notice or recognize. For example, Chinese culture.
Okay.
They have a long list of superstitions regarding gambling and betting. The weirdest one could be a book.
Okay.
What?
I looked it up
Looked up what?
to make sure that I wasn't wrong, and yeah, I was right about my thinking. What I've heard, that you're supposed to use the salt to keep the vampires away.
I call baloney.
I'm serious.
You found some obscure website just to.
There's more than one. Okay, go ahead.
For example, looking up at a book.
Okay.
If someone in a Chinese culture looks at a book, they won't bet that day because it's bad luck. Because the word for book in their language is basically the same word, sounds like the word lose.
Really?
Yeah.
So, okay.
Also, additionally, the words like for would be avoided at all costs because for in their language sounds like death.
Okay.
So Chinese people would see it as unlucky. Matter of fact, if you go to a casino in China, it's not uncommon that there won't be a floor 4. Much like there's not a floor 13 in hotels in America, or there used to not be. They make them now. They just didn't represent the floor 13. There won't be a floor 4 in Chinese casinos.
Wow.
Yeah. It says, lastly, never mention the word clock or ask the time when gambling, as that means end or death in their language as well. Yeah. So there you go.
Interesting.
If you're playing craps in China, don't ask for the time.
Yeah, I've never heard that. Okay. Strange.
Ever heard of good luck from your bag?
No.
Says here, ever wonder when you'll be able to travel again? Try improving your chances by walking in circles with your favorite luggage. This superstition comes from Latin America, where taking care of your suitcase will increase travel chances. Packing your bag neatly and walking around your house or even the street 7 times will ensure good future travels.
Okay, so we pack our bag.
Pack your bag
And then
neatly.
Walk around the street
7 times
with your bag.
With your bag.
And it will increase your travel.
That's right.
chances.
Your lucks of your good future travels.
Okay.
It says, however, poor treatment of your bag could also mean otherwise. The bag is very important in Latin American superstition, where leaving your bag on the floor could make you lose money, even.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of safety by a knock? Safety by a knock. It says here, almost every culture actually has a superstition regarding knocking on wood.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Yep.
Never have I ever had to knock on wood, but I know someone who has.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could. No, sorry. It says here, it originated from the idea that spirits live in trees, and knocking means calling for their help from their homes. That's why knocking on wood when hearing bad news is supposed to keep you safe from negative events. Knock on some wood around your house if you ever need peace of mind.
I've heard, I don't know how many times in my life. I mean, well, thankfully, blah, blah, blah. Let me knock on wood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Now you know why. It's because spirits live in trees and you gotta knock on their homes.
Okay. Now we know.
How about the phrase better safe than sorry?
Okay.
I mean, think about it. Superstitions are a product of traditions and cultures. Period. End of story. Every country has a few. Some may seem a bit weirder than others, but there will always be reasons behind them. Explore some new beliefs and try them out. It might bring you more than just good luck.
So we're saying that we should try out these superstitions
No, I'm not saying that.
because
I'm not superstitious
it's better
whatsoever.
to be safe than sorry.
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
That's according to the weirdest superstitions from around the world.
I'm telling you, you guys are making fun of me, but I've heard some strange superstitions.
Yeah, salt on the old vampire superstition.
It's so you're supposed to carry the salt or throw the salt to keep the vampire away.
Do you throw the salt at you or over your shoulder or away from you?
Over your shoulder, or
So you spin around at this vampire so you could throw it and get in his eyes? Is it like, if vampires like slugs when they get salt on them, they melt?
I don't think so. The salt is supposed to keep the evil creatures away.
Salt keeps slugs away. And I guess those are fairly evil, ugly creatures. But
It's the same principle if you were to toss the salt over your shoulder, or if you hung a bag of salt in your baby's crib. It's supposed to protect your baby. So yeah, people use salt for that stuff. It's a superstition. I've heard it, and it happens to be true. I thought I was confused at first, but I'm not.
Somebody mixed up the old superstitions back in the day, and now, because there's a lot of people like you that have heard this, they've written their own superstition.
And that could be true. But I knew you were supposed to throw that pinch of
Jim
salt
said,
over
Jay
your
isn't
shoulder.
giving you a break today, Joe.
No, he's not.
I'm on her case. All right, guess what it is? It is time for the impossible question. Coming up next, brought to you by Nova. Best Country 106 is Jay and Laney J live.
The Broken Bow Nutrition Center is accepting applications
We'll be right back,
for
Facebook.
food
Lord!
for your kitchen aid for 25 hours per week. Must have a valid Oklahoma driver's license, a good driving record, reliable transportation, meet local health department requirements for a food handler's permit, able to lift or move 50-pound objects, and pass a pre-employment drug test. All applicants will be subject to a background check. Download an application at cityofbrokenbow.com or apply in person at City Hall. The City of Broken Bow is an equal opportunity employer.
Have you heard? MKB Finance has moved to 108 Southeast Washington Street, Nidabel. MKB is your locally owned and operated installment company. We make loans from $170 to $1,500 with monthly payments and options to fit most budgets. We would love to be your first choice if you should ever find yourself needing some cash. Phone applications welcome, so give us a call at 580-286-CASH or swing by 108 Southeast Washington Street, Nidabel. We hope to see you soon.
Range of services to meet your needs, including 3D and 4D ultrasound scans and x-rays. Burgess Imaging is open Monday through Thursday and closed for lunch from 12 to 1. Call 833-581-7433 for more information, or stop by their office, conveniently located at 508 East Wilson Street, Suite B in Valiant. Walk-ins are always welcome. Burgess Imaging, where your health and peace of mind matter.
Winners of the Impossible Question, brought to you by Nova, must collect their winnings within 30 days at KKBI Studios, 108 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow. Gift certificates obtained will expire 30 days from date issued. To win, be the first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-3372 with the correct answer. One prize winner per household per month, please. It's the Impossible Question, brought to you by Nova, weekdays 7:45 a.m. on Jay and Laney J Live, Best Country 106.
That's right, it's time to play the impossible question, brought to you by Nova Cannabis Company. Give us a call if you want to play, 580-584-3388. Let's play the impossible question.
I don't want to play with you.
Ah!
Even my brother's being mean to me because of you.
Which one?
Steven.
I love it.
Man.
I love it.
Y'all better get out of here. Leave me alone.
I need some more dirt on her, Steven.
No. He can give you some salt.
Ah! Well,
Okay.
he ain't got no vampires.
Ugh. All right, listen. Here's your question.
All right, here we go.
Linda. According to a new study, if you want to stay younger mentally, all you have to do is this. The original versions of these were found to have positive effects decades ago, and now new studies show today's options are just as beneficial. What are they?
Michael says, yeah, it's in all the billion vampire movies, right? All the salt throwing.
I didn't say I do it. I said I've heard it.
I'm sorry. That was good stuff. Whew, sorry. All right, back to the impossible question. What was that question again?
I don't know. I refuse to read it. I'm done with you. You're all done. You're all on my list.
You're done.
You're on my Massachusetts list. According to a new study, if you want to stay younger mentally, all you have to do is this. The original versions of these were found to have positive effects decades ago, and now new studies show today's options are just as beneficial. What are they?
We're looking for the new options, not the old options. But I will say you're super duper close if you give me the old options.
Okay.
Huh? 580-584-3388. What do I smell? Brownies?
It's probably my coffee.
Oh yeah, that is almost guaranteed.
Yeah.
You be doctoring that stuff up.
I have
But you mean coffee?
I have brownies in my bag.
You pour like 3 dribbles of coffee in there and then put like tons of milk and creamer and sugar and everything else in.
Good morning. What's your answer? Hello.
Try it again. Sorry.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Doing memory games.
That's the closest answer we've had so far. But they're specific.
Practicing superstitions.
It's not practicing superstitions. It's
Salt
not
living.
crosswords specifically, Wendy, but that's a great answer.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Doing crossword puzzles.
Crossword puzzles is a great version, but it's not what we're looking for today.
Search a word.
It's not search a word. It's not that specific.
Okay. All right.
You could do those things this way. So read me the question again.
According to a new study, if you want to stay younger mentally, all you have to do is this. The original versions of these were found to have positive effects decades ago, and now new studies show today's options are just as beneficial. What are they?
Let's go back to the phone line.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Matching games.
Ooh, great answer. It's not matching games. These are all too specific.
Mushrooms.
It's not psychosyllabin.
Okay.
It's not crossword puzzles, word puzzles. Those are very specific.
Okay.
They're.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Coloring.
Ooh, coloring books. That's a great answer. Not what we're looking for.
Have we had picture puzzles, like regular puzzles?
Yeah, great
Yeah,
answer. It's not a
okay.
puzzle,
All right.
just a specific puzzle.
Okay.
Although it could be.
Okay.
It's not Sudoku puzzles or Sudoku, Keisha. That's a good answer though.
Here's your question again.
Okay.
According to a new study, if you want to stay younger mentally, all you have to do is this. The original versions of these were found to have positive effects decades ago, and now new studies show today's options are just as beneficial. What are they?
Nancy, Keisha, Leilani, Nancy, Christine. All of those answers y'all gave could be the correct answer because you could play those this way.
Okay.
But it's not those old original versions,
Okay.
if that helps at all.
Okay.
580-584-3388.
Ooh.
Okay, so we're thinking the new versions of something old. So,
Yeah, I got you.
okay,
I got you.
you're in it?
I
She
got
thinks
it.
she got it now. 580-584-3388. That's a great answer, Leilani. Again, fits fits what I said.
Okay.
But it's going to be more specific than that, Wendy and Michael
Done.
and Becca. So those are all encompassing. It's got to be more specific than Becca, Wendy, and Michael's answers right there, but less specific than Leilani, Nancy, Doris, all those answers.
Okay.
Does that help at all?
It does. I
Okay.
got it. I know.
You think
the
you got it?
answer.
She got it.
Yep.
You want to win? 580-584-3388. What are they going to win today?
They are going to win half off an entree from Mexico Lindo.
That's right, Halfway Wednesday.
Yeah, their
I love
food's
it.
delicious.
Delicioso.
It is. This question is impossible.
It's not that impossible. The correct answers are kind of here.
Yeah, don't give any more details.
But what kind? But what kind, Keisha? It's not just any kind of those.
Dun, 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 dun,
That's
dun.
Doris. I would say Doris has the correct answer. I would say Doris's answer would be correct.
Why are you giving it away?
Because it's on the correct answer's on here. Board Games is the original version, Aaron Blake. So, with that knowledge, Board Games and like your word searches and all that stuff of the old is your original version. She thinks she got it. That's why she's mad. She thinks she had it, but nobody calling in.
No, that's not it.
Oh, you still
You're
mad? You
mean.
still salty?
Good morning. That was good, though. What's your answer?
I'm doing math problems.
It's not math
Oh,
problems.
that's a really good answer. Digital games.
It's No, wait a minute. What? Digital what?
Mobile games.
She hung up on you anyway.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
digital games because
Okay.
that's all encompassing. Just like I
Okay.
said with what was it? What was the correct answer? Anyway, a game.
No.
Okay, a digital game could
I know.
it could include Call of Duty. Call of
Right.
Duty is not on this list.
Right, okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
Mobile games could include Call of Duty. So
Gotcha.
mobile games does not fit the category.
Okay. Good morning. What's your answer?
Puzzle game.
It's not puzzle games because that's the original version, but
It's digital puzzle.
it's digital puzzle games. Who do we have on the phone?
You! Are you serious?
Loser. Sorry, I had a little
Yeah.
something in my chest.
Who are you? Who are you that just hung up?
That guy.
Because if you come around, throwing salt on you.
Because you're a vampire.
Yeah, and I'm salty now. For real.
That's why I would have said app puzzle games.
How many times have we told y'all not to hang up?
She mad. She's salty
I am
today.
mad. I am super mad. Jay's being mean. My brother's being mean. Charlotte's even being mean to me.
I love it.
So now you hang up on me.
Yeah. So apparently, of course, everybody knows those old board games and puzzle games of old kept the mind sharp.
Yeah.
We learned those things.
Yeah.
You know, do the crossword puzzles on those newspapers. Keeps the mind sharp. Well, now new research finds that even the digital brain games and puzzle games can help sustain strong memory well into old age. It says here, could this mean that video games are actually beneficial for children of all ages? Well, that's pretty true too. Yeah, whoever that is a loser.
Ugh.
That's what you get though. It says here, adults over 60 who play digital puzzle games were better able to ignore irrelevant distractions. Notably, older individuals who played strategy games instead did not show the same improvements in either memory or concentration. So there you go. What you laughing about?
Thank you, Doris. I love you.
Pay them no mind. Pay them no mind.
You see what Michael said?
What Michael said.
The
Correct answer is the ocean. Is on the screen. Jay says, so, I think.
Laney says something completely different.
Right?
Mushrooms. Care.
It's true, she'd be doing that. It's a beautiful day out there.
You better be glad I don't have a salt shaker right now. I'll be throwing salt on you.
I'd be burning.
I will throw salt on you.
New Hosting Hochatown is out now. Go download it wherever you get your podcasts. When we come up after the news, I have tips on how to be fluent in no time in another language.
You know, somebody asked that the other day on Facebook. What's the best way to learn a new language?
Gotcha.
And there were multiple answers, but there's so many of those apps out there now
Right.
that teach you. So I'm interested to see what you have to say about it.
And are you looking to boost your child's nutrition? Well, I have a very simple, and no, it's not forcing them to eat good foods or better foods or more food even. But I have a simple way that you can boost your child's nutrition, also coming up in the 8 o'clock hour.
You got to be creative when it comes to those kids eating.
You would think, but this actually claims that it's so simple you would blow. You're going to be like, I wish I would have thought of that sooner.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that coming up in
Okay.
the 8 o'clock hour, right after your news.
You news.
Your news. You got the national news, which nobody cares for. The state news, which we care a little more for because sometimes they talk about crap we want to know about. And then the local news, which we all care about because we're interested in what's going on here locally.
And don't forget about our back to school giveaway on Facebook. You go
That's
to our
right.
Facebook page. It's pinned at the top, but
Yep.
it may be not right at the top. But it looks like notebook paper. But it's the back to school schedule. And just post your child's first day of school for back to school pictures
Yep.
in the
In the comments.
In the comments, and we'll do a winner on Friday, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, because the last back to school in the county is tomorrow.
Yes.
So then
Absolutely.
Friday we'll draw a winner. So that'll give you plenty of time to post your kiddos' back to school photos.
And it'll be a fun win, so
Absolutely.
make sure you go do it.
I'm looking forward to it.
Me too. It'll be fun. Like when I throw salt on you later.
Right? I'm so sore.
You
I'm like,
know?
I'm got hit by a truck sore. Shout out to all the Jitsu boys.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
You should take a nap.
I'm gonna, yeah. Are you trying to get rid of me today?
I am.
I got stuff to do.
I am.
Y'all was gonna have an office party without me, weren't you?
Yes.
I
Jack
knew
is
it.
getting supplies.
I
as we
knew it.
speak.
I knew it.
Yep.
All right, folks, we'll be back. We'll bring you all the crap you don't want to hear, and then we'll be back, because that's what you really want. We'll be right back, Facebook Live.
106.1 KKBI, Broken Bow, Idabel.
Here's the latest from ABC News. I'm Jim Ryan. More bodies were found overnight on the wildfire-ravaged island of Maui. The confirmed death toll is up to 106, and communication is limited.
On the island here, people who do have cell phone service are being told it is best for bandwidth if they can text and not make phone calls, and airplanes with loudspeakers are being flown into the hardest hit areas to get messages to anyone still in those areas.
That's ABC's Alex Stone in Hawaii. The deadline is next Friday for former President Trump and 18 alleged co-conspirators under a criminal indictment in Georgia to surrender. There's more from ABC's Aaron Katersky.
The former president charged with leading a criminal organization attempting to overturn the results of the 2020 presidential election. 18 of his lawyers, aides, and associates charged along with him.
I am giving the defendants the opportunity to voluntarily surrender.
Fulton County District Attorney Fonnie Willis charging Trump's alleged conspiracy to unlawfully change the outcome of the election began on election night, declaring he had won even though he trailed by millions of votes.
Meanwhile, just unsealed court transcripts in the January 6th investigation into Trump show special counsel Jack Smith wanted to see DMs from Trump's Twitter account. There was some volume of messages.
He
to
wanted
be
to
had.
slide up into Trump's
One
DMs.
person said thousands have no power after severe weather hit parts of North Carolina. Homeowner Elizabeth Kennedy lives in hard-hit Durham.
When I went up to the living room, it just, I just lost it. Because to look and see that a tree is laying in your house and it destroyed your whole house on the inside.
North Korea has finally confirmed that U.S. soldier Travis King is being held captive, claiming he ran across the demilitarized zone into the north deliberately because he's disillusioned with America and felt racism in the Army. This is ABC News.
Hey y'all, my name is Tiara, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A spicy chicken biscuit is that it has the perfect amount of spice to jumpstart my day. Whoever thought of it, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Robert, and the little thing I love about Chick-fil-A spicy chicken biscuit is the biscuit. It reminds me of my grandma's homemade biscuit. It's always buttery and savory, then you add the spices, instant classic.
Order the spicy chicken biscuit on the Chick-fil-A app today. Real Chick-fil-A guests paid for their testimonials.
This is Camp Classic. For fans of Nature Valley Oats and Honey Crunchy Bars, the OG granola bar that started it all. Crunch into the real honey and whole grain oats in every single bite.
Granola.
Nature Valley.
One in four car batteries is weak and needs to be replaced. Let our professional parts people test your battery for free at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Auto farts.
The Women's World Cup final is set. England this morning has beaten co-host Australia 3-1. That puts England in the final against Spain on Sunday, the first final for both countries. A couple of drunk Americans were caught sleeping it off in the wrong spot in Paris.
On Monday, security guards at the Eiffel Tower finding two American tourists asleep in an off-limits area. The men bought tickets and entered the landmark Sunday night before hopping security barriers while descending the tower. Paris prosecutors say the men appeared to have got stuck because of how drunk they were. The Eiffel Tower's operator says the men didn't pose a threat. The men were arrested, but officials say no charges will be filed.
That's ABC's Andrew Dimberg, and a whole lot of people in Ireland are trying to use a glitch to get rich. The Bank of Ireland says a computer problem let people withdraw large amounts of cash, even beyond what they had in their accounts. The bank says it kept track of everything. The money everyone took will be deducted from their accounts. Jim Ryan, ABC News.
Your tri-state area weather forecast brought to you by Pine Cellular. Coverage when it matters most. Sunny skies today, high near 87. Some northeast winds about 5, turning southeast. Tonight, clear skies, low around 62 with east winds about 5. Then tomorrow, sunny and hot once again. High of 97 degrees, east winds about 5, turning south in the afternoon. And that's your Southeast Oklahoma radio weather. Log on to SEOKradio.com.
News from the Radio Oklahoma News Network. I'm Michael Dean. Oklahoma has scored again near the bottom of the states in a study on childbirth. Details from Radio Oklahoma's Bob Sands.
Using statistics from things like healthcare costs, child mortality, fertility clinics, and OBGYNs, the website Wallet Hub lists the 10 worst states to bring a child into this world. Most of the lowest ranking states are in the South, including Oklahoma, which is ranked at 44th, just behind Arkansas.
Big news for Sooner football fans. OU's announcing tailgating policy changes as they prepare to enter the final football season in the Big 12 Conference. Tailgating is back on the south side of Lindsay Street between Asp and Jenkins Avenues. The Kennedy Building in downtown Pawhuska has been sold at auction. The winning bid made by Jay Mitchell for $728,000. Osage County has been in possession of that building since 1976. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Michael Dean.
Budget issues, elections, protests, Ukraine war, Supreme Court cases, and new justices. What happens in D.C. impacts us here. And Alex Cameron is the only full-time Oklahoma reporter living there, with direct access to our lawmakers and laser focus on what matters most to Oklahomans. So you can see what's happening in our nation's capital and decide for yourself. The Washington Bureau with Alex Cameron, only on your locally owned station, Oklahoma's own News on 6.
Hillary Communications, serving more than 19,000 customers with telephone service in 22 counties throughout Oklahoma and Texas. The company also offers IP television service and internet speeds up to 1 gig. Hillary Communications continuously researches the marketplace for innovations and strives to improve underdeveloped areas, offering services that exceed customer expectations. To learn more about Hillary Communications, go to hillcom.net.
Your 8 o'clock news block brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
Horatio State Bank has been proudly serving customers since 1905. Personal and business checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, a variety of loan options, online banking. There are many services that Horatio State Bank offers. Explore their website, HoratioStateBank.com, or visit with their friendly staff at one of their branches, conveniently located in Horatio, Foreman, and Ashdown. Experience the difference in banking with outstanding customer service. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC. In your local news and community events, voters in McCurtain County who would like to have absentee ballots mailed to them for the September 12th Special County Commissioner District 2 general election and the special Idabel school bond election should apply now. The deadline for requesting an absentee ballot is 5 p.m. on Monday, August 28th. Voters can submit a request using the OK Voter portal at oklahoma.gov/elections/OVP or request a form at the County Election Board office at 104 North Central Avenue in Idabel. There will be a benefit dinner and auction Friday, August 25th for Gerald T. at the Holly Creek Community Center to assist Gerald T. with medical expenses from his recent accident. Dinner will start at 6 p.m. and the auction will start around 7. For more local news and community events, log on to our website, SEOKradio.com, and click the local news tab. If you have an item you'd like to add, email it to us, kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. I'm Laney J reporting. Stay connected and in the know with SEOKradio.com. Experience the latest local news, up-to-the-minute weather updates, and my favorite, Swap Shop. SEOKradio.com has everything you need to stay informed about what's happening in your community. Stay connected, stay informed, and listen live. SEOKradio.com, your ultimate destination for staying in the loop.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Wake up, don't just lay there like cold granite stone.
That's right. That's us. Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
All right, we're gonna start off with kids. Kids are in school, so they ain't gotta hear this crap. I don't want to hear it anymore.
Yeah, they don't care.
They don't care.
Losers.
You're their parents. You're not here to be their friends. You're here to upbring them properly. You can be their friends when they're adults. I promise you, it's a great time to do it after you've already reared them properly.
Yeah.
Then you can be your friend for decades, but
Right, and then you spend the rest of your life looking at them going, what did I do wrong?
well, especially if you try to be their friends now.
I think that's what my parents do.
Ah.
Where did we go wrong?
Well, if you're wondering how you get your kids to eat more fruits and veggies, a new study finds parents simply need to extend dinner time by a few more minutes to boost their children's overall nutrition.
But what if you're eating something bad?
On average, children consumed an additional 100 grams of fruits and vegetables, which is roughly equivalent of 1 of the 5 recommended daily servings, the study reports. I think if you're actually interested in what your kid's eating, that's when you're reading stuff like this. If all you're putting is fried food in front of your child, you don't care. Period. I mean, I don't care if you think you care or not. If what you provide your child is crap, 24/7, you don't care.
Yeah.
Period, end of story.
Yeah.
It says here, the researchers indicate that when children spend an average of 30 minutes at the dinner table, just as opposed to 20, they ate significantly more fruits and veggies. This outcome has practical importance for public health because one additional daily portion of fruit and veggies reduces the risk of cardiometabolic disease by 6 to 7%. Says here, for such an effect, a sufficient quantity of fruits and vegetables must be available on the dinner table. Bite-sized pieces are best for young people.
I do want to say one thing. I've received it a couple of times this morning. There is an accident over by the fire department.
Okay.
So you guys be
At that
careful.
corner
I
there?
mean, yeah, if you can
Okay.
avoid it, avoid it.
Yeah.
I guess it's pretty bad. So
Okay.
there's an accident over there this morning by the Rockville Fire Department. Thank y'all for letting us know that.
Thank you, guys.
Yes, so.
Appreciate it.
But I could also see where, if I know with Nala, if you're just sitting around with her, we eat at the bar a lot. So, but if you're just sitting around with her, she'll pick a little bit more the longer you sit there. So I can see
Yeah, right,
that.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Like if
Absolutely.
you put some fruit or vegetables in front of her, no, she might not like it. Or if she does like it, you know, she may eat a little bit
Pick
more
out.
the longer you sit there.
Right. Same
So,
with chips.
Yeah.
If you set a
That's
bag of
true.
chips in front
That's
of
true.
even me,
Yeah.
if you set a bag of chips in front of me, I'm going to sit there and snack on them.
Yeah.
If you set
Yeah.
a bowl of grapes in front of me, I'm going to sit there and snack on them.
Yeah.
You know
so,
what I mean?
like you said, it's about what you're putting in front of your kid.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. All right, so, and the other one real quickly that I want to get into, it's not that big of a deal, but if you really want to learn a new language, here are some tips that will get you fluent in no time. Now, you were talking about the apps, and Laura uses an app. I don't remember which one it is. The one with the owl on the front, I think.
Okay.
Is there an owl on one of them?
I think, I can't remember what it's called.
She might, if she's
Yeah.
listening, she might tell me. But anyway, yeah, those apps actually do work. You play games, you use the language every single day. You're gonna get more used to it, right?
Duolingo.
Duolingo, that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So you can use one of those apps. Oh, I got a text. I bet she's telling me which one. Yep, Duolingo.
Okay.
So you can use one of those apps, but also here are some tips to help you along with utilizing what you're learning.
Okay.
Number one, it says use language as a teaching or educational tool. So anytime you're learning, learn in an educational process, like learn like you're teaching.
Okay.
Because I know for me, if I'm teaching somebody, I learn it even more. I get more into it. Does that make sense?
The more you discuss it, the more you retain it.
Absolutely,
as well. Yeah.
absolutely. So you get multiple layers of learning
Yeah.
with teaching as well. It says also make sure you put pencil to paper.
Yeah.
Write it down.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the times just writing it down will help you. Number 3, listen to songs in your target language. You know, especially
Good idea.
especially music that you already know the words to, that's been translated into another language. You know what I mean? Eye of the Tiger in 14 different languages.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know the lyrics.
Right.
So sing along.
Yeah.
In the target language.
Huh.
It says here, watch TV also in the language that you're trying to learn. Another one that you see conversation going on. You see conversational social interactions. Can help you with body language, the way they mean what they mean. Number 5, this one's a big one because children's books. They're easy to read, right?
Yeah.
Get you a children's book in the target language.
Okay.
How did you learn to read English? You read children's books.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
And then number 6, this one's probably the best one for everybody. Take a trip where the target language is the main language spoken in the area.
I was going to say, if you had some friends that spoke Spanish, if you hung out with your Spanish friends,
Absolutely.
You would eventually pick up on that.
I say this, and I mean it with every ounce of my being. I took 2 years of Spanish in high school, and I learned more from the Hispanic family I lived next door to for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And their children,
Yeah.
their children played with my children, and they spoke Spanish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I learned more from those kids than I did in my 2 years of high school. But then again, I wasn't really trying in high school.
It's the same thing as sign language.
Yeah.
My sister-in-law's mother is deaf, so that's how they communicate, you know. And I've learned. I mean, I learned the basics, you know, when I was
Absolutely.
a kid.
I did too.
But I have learned a lot more, and she's very, very good at reading lips.
Yeah.
So we can communicate if I don't know something, but I always like to ask,
Absolutely.
what does this mean? Or how do I say this? And then, you know, I'll learn. And I've learned just by doing that, you know, just by asking and just being around them.
I learned the alphabet,
Mm-hmm.
sign language alphabet. I think a lot of kids maybe have
Yes.
in school, but since I didn't use it, I lost it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when we tried to recall it in high school, because you learn it in elementary school. When
Right.
you're trying to recall it in high school, you don't remember most of it.
Yeah.
You forget
Yeah,
it.
they still teach it. They do. Nala learns it in first grade, I think.
Really? That's
Yeah.
cool. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So there you go. Now you know. No one's had the battle. JoJo. Inside the industry?
Yeah, we're going inside the industry.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. some
Here we
more-
go.
Some more blindsided drama.
Oh, no.
And what message is Barbie really sending? We'll talk about that next when I rub elbows with the rich and famous.
Quicker games, more action. Baseball looks different in 2023. So do the Texas Rangers. Summer is fun again in Arlington. Make your plans to catch a game or two this season at Globe Life Field. More teams than ever are coming to face the Rangers. Great matchups, lively crowds, and climate-controlled comfort await you at the ballpark, along with fun giveaways and City Connect Fridays. Grab your tickets at Rangers.com.
Are you ready to secure your family's future? Look no further than Laura Lindley, attorney at law.
I'm Laura Lindley. Whether it's a will, power of attorney, or healthcare directive, it's always better to plan ahead for the unexpected.
Whether you're just starting your estate plan or need to update an existing one, Laura Lindley is here to guide you through every step of the process.
Don't wait until it's too late. Call me today for a free consultation. Let's protect what matters most to you. I'm licensed in Oklahoma and Arkansas. 870-642-4462. I'm Laura Lindley, attorney at law, and I'm here to help.
All right, it's time now for Laney J to rub elbows with the Stalls with Inside the Understood. Sorry.
All right, so we've heard a little bit about it. Now we have a little bit more detail. Michael Orr, he is a former NFL star. His story was featured on the movie The Blind Side, okay?
Yes, yes.
He's claiming that the Toohey family didn't adopt him, but they conned him into signing a conservatorship. He thought they were adoption papers that he signed.
Yep.
But come to find out, there was a petition filed on Monday, says what he signed, unknown to him until this year, were not adoption papers. It was it wasn't even anything related. I mean,
It was
like
a conservatorship,
adoption.
yeah.
That's exactly what it was.
They Britney'd him.
And it said that the documents state that he had no known physical or psychological disabilities.
Which would cause a conservatorship.
Yeah.
Right?
So, I mean,
If he had those, then that
right,
would be a reason.
right.
Yeah.
But there was not a reason
No.
for. And
They duped him. They literally told him they were adopting him, or the equivalent of as an adult.
yes.
And took his naming rights, took the rights to his name.
And you know, it's
that is despicable.
It's awful. It's terrible. I mean, and if you watch the movie, he's not. They don't make him. They don't portray him as having a disability, but they do portray him as being a little slow.
As learning disability, yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
you know, having a slight disability. Well, apparently he doesn't.
Wow.
But also, the Toohey family has made millions from that movie,
absolutely.
and Michael Orr didn't make anything from the movie.
That's crazy too.
There are even people that have been telling Sandra Bullock to return the Oscar she won for the movie.
Interesting.
But you know, it's not her fault.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's too far.
Yeah, it is too far.
Out of protest, maybe if she feels that's necessary, she can do her thing. But to ask somebody else to give up something that she earned while doing a great thing, which was a movie that was awesome, everybody loved it, right? She didn't know the details of these people. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's not like she was like in on it. Oh yeah, we're going to dupe this kid and make
right,
millions off of
right.
it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
So.
And you know what? If you want to be honest about it, Sandra Bullock deserves that Oscar because let me tell you why. That is a good movie.
Yeah.
Take out the facts or the real life facts or whatever. Take that away.
Take them away.
She played a great part. The
facts of life.
The part that she played, she was good at
Yeah.
it.
She did a good job.
They did. Take that, you know, there's a true story
Take
behind
the
this
deets.
aspect out of it.
Yeah.
It was a great movie. So you could look at it that way too. Like, this is the way it should have been.
Yeah.
This is the way it really was. You know, it was a great movie. I understand him being upset. I'd be upset too.
Right on.
That's awful to do to somebody. It's terrible. So I hate that for him. All right, Randall Park has some advice for Hollywood. He was in a recent interview with Rolling Stone, and you know he is from the show Fresh Off the Boat.
Oh, okay.
He said the industry's taking the wrong lessons from Barbie's success at the box office.
Okay.
It's a massive blockbuster,
Right.
and the idea is make more movies about toys, is the way they're taking it. But he says no. He says make more movies by and about women. That's what he's saying.
I think they took that out of there.
Yeah, I
too.
mean, he said
more movies
it's-
about toys, really?
Yeah.
Come on.
He said it's Greta Gerwig. I mean, obviously. And from his perspective, in the industry, they've been told time and time again that their stories won't connect with America, but they do. So that's what he's saying. The women's stories will connect, and they'll have more success. So, I mean, I tend to agree with that, you know?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I mean, here's the thing. To me, are you asking me?
Yeah.
How do I feel about this?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you, Laney J.
Uh-oh.
The industry has been skewed for males for a long time.
Yeah,
Okay? I get that. Times are a-changing.
they are.
Women can now be backed by billionaires on their own and make their own movie.
Yes,
They don't need the industry.
right.
Okay? With that, Barbie was a huge success. Written and directed entirely by a woman.
Yeah.
Right? So, or by women, if you will. So, I think that proves that yes, women have the ability to produce a blockbuster, A. And B, they don't need the industry anymore, so it's different now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
No longer, does the industry still hold women down? Probably. You know what I mean? Because they're still not given as many chances as men. But they don't have to have the industry anymore.
Right.
So a woman that makes Barbie will be able to make any movie she wants from here on out.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's not about now are they trying to still keep them down or keep it away from them, or should more be made by women? Yeah, any woman that wants to make a movie should make a movie. If it's good, we'll watch it. If it's not, guess what? We won't.
Yeah,
and it
just
won't
like
be
all the other movies.
And it won't have anything to do with the fact that you are a woman.
That's right.
It'll be 100% because we liked it or not.
Right. If it's trash, it's trash.
It's trash.
It doesn't matter who makes it.
Exactly.
Right. So.
Tons of men every single year make tons of trash movies.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
But you know what though?
Yeah.
That's Barbie's purpose. to show young girls or to teach young girls or whatever that they can be anything they want to be.
See, what I got out of it, it was taught that men should be given a chance too. Because no, that's not it.
Barbie?
Because Ken, in Barbie's world, Ken didn't get, nobody talked to him.
Right.
And then when he came out in the real world, he had people talk to him.
Yes.
So that's what I got.
That's why he took over. Of course, that's why he got, yeah.
Okay.
That's why he went back to Barbie Land and took over.
That's right.
So.
He's a G.
Yeah.
Him and G.I. Joe was a sergeant in arms.
Him and Alan.
And they rode in on motorcycle transformers.
You know, and the thing about the movie too, though, every Barbie has a Ken.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
Were they all played by what's his face?
no, there were several.
Ryan
different-
Gosling?
Yeah,
They
no,
were different?
No, he
Kens?
was just.
He was just one of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was just her Ken, but he was the leader of the Kens.
Leader of the Kens. Vroom, vroom. Sorry.
And you know they were treated bad, but see, that's why Barbie came about.
Okay.
Some little girl got tired of men ruling the world, so here comes Barbie. You know.
I'm with it.
All right.
I'm here for it.
No, you're not. All right, that's it. I'm done. I'm
You done?
I'm out of the industry. I'm done.
About time. You know, we played Slow Ride by Foghat earlier this morning. Were
You did?
Yes. Were you available for that one? Or you're
No.
probably sleeping in. But no, I did. I played Slow Ride by Foghat.
Mm-hmm.
Careful with the scissors. No running. No, but and you just mentioned, you know, going fast. I think we should talk about something that's not a slow ride,
Okay.
and that's Kaimishi Mountain Speedway.
That's not a slow ride. Definitely not a slow ride. Listen, the Kaimishi Mountain Speedway is located in Neshoba,
KMS.
and this Saturday they're doing the B-Mod races,
What?
and the winner gets $1,000.
No way.
Yeah, isn't that awesome?
That's huge.
Yeah, I mean,
I
it's a
mean,
local racetrack.
I may have to pull my B mod out,
I'm telling you.
and warm it up. You know what I'm saying? What?
What is wrong with you?
I have no idea what a B mod is, to be honest. with you.
Well, you know,
It's just one class lower than an A mod.
Okay, so the races are Saturday at KMS Speedway up in Neshoba.
Yes.
They have concession available.
Okay.
They do have stands that you guys can sit in, but they also, you can take your lawn chairs and
Yeah.
sit closer to the track.
For your lawn chairs and your kids.
Yes. And so,
Hide your lawn chairs, hide your kids, hide your wife.
hide your
They racing
balloons.
everything around here.
Oh my gosh. Good morning, whoever you are waving.
Good morning, Waver.
Okay, so,
No.
you just completely threw me off. So they open the gates around 5 o'clock.
Don't forget the go-kart action in the bull ring.
I haven't got there yet.
Oh, my bad.
They pack the track at 7. The
Pack
race
the
is started
track.
at 8.
Is they pack it like a pack of cigarettes or like a can of Skull?
Like a clown car. Everybody gets on the track at 7.
Gotcha. Like
Okay.
a clown car. That makes sense, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, they have the bull ring where you can do your go-kart action at, so which is always fun. They say that's a blast.
Yes.
Because it's go-karts.
Makes sense.
So anyway, this Saturday night, August the 19th, they're going to have the B-Mod races, $1,000 to the winner.
To the B-Mod winner.
Yeah. I think
Saturday
it's
night.
great. And next Saturday night,
Factory stock car races.
yes, and that'll be $1,000 to that winner too.
What?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, man.
It's awesome. It's great. It's Kaimishi Mountain Speedway in Neshoba on Highway 144.
Races start at 8 o'clock Saturday night.
8 o'clock, not sharp.
Be there!
Round.
Around?
Yeah.
Round. Round.
Round.
Round 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, 8 o'clock would be around.
Yeah, it would be.
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Almost as round as a zero.
Mm-hmm.
It's a zero with a figure. What? What you got going on over there?
Nothing. I'm going to get you today. Today's not going to be your day.
What'd I do?
When we get done and I go get me something to eat because I'm famished, then I'm going to get you. I'm going to bring back a salt shaker.
She says she's famished.
Yeah.
I love it.
My stomach thinks my throat got cut.
What?
I'm hungry. My stomach thinks my throat got cut.
Never heard that.
You've never heard that before?
Never heard that before in my life.
Yeah, that's what my aunt used
Throw
to
some
say.
salt down in.
That might burn.
When your throat got cut, you
You're
couldn't eat.
done. You're done. You're done. I'm done with you.
You're done.
Hmm.
All right, it's 8:30.
You
That
think?
means your best country update is up next.
Daniel Feed and Farm Supply has all your farm and pet needs covered. They've got an assortment of feed from Big V for cows, chickens, horses, and dogs. They carry R&R, meal and salt, and horse feed from their own mill. They can do bulk bags and custom mixes to fit your needs. They have Canadian shaving and show feeds from Showrite, Moormans, and their own Daniel Show calf developer. Daniel Feed carries net-wrapped hay and grass and plastic twine, pasture spray, liquid fertilizer, fencing supplies, and all of your vet supply needs. Located at 7001 Golden Glover Road. Daniel Feed and Farm Supply.
Keep up to date with the latest on social media. Follow Best Country 106 and Q102 on Facebook and Instagram. Simply follow KKBI FM and Q102 FM. Never miss a moment of Jay and Laney J live streaming weekdays 7:10 to 9:30 a.m. Hit C first in the notifications and become a Best Country bestie. Laughs by the minute, games every hour, and weekly giveaways are just some of the reasons to follow the Southeast Oklahoma radio crew. Online at seokradio.com.
Road Local in downtown Broken Bow is under new ownership. Alberto and Carissa Gonzalez are excited to serve you. Road Local offers fine dining with an excellent atmosphere, specializing in ribeye steaks, fried gator, salmon, pork chops, and Southwest egg rolls. They offer a full menu and have daily lunch specials. Show your local ID and get 5.80% off. Follow them on Facebook. Open Monday through Saturday, 11 to 2 for lunch and 5 to 9 for dinner. Located on Main Street in downtown Broken Bow. Adult drink specials coming soon. Road Local.
Laura Lindley, attorney at law on the Square, downtown DeQueen, specializing in child custody cases, divorce, probates, wills, deeds, guardianship, and estate planning. Laura Lindley is licensed to practice law in Arkansas and Oklahoma. For an appointment, call 870-642-4462. That's 642-4462.
Morning, Heath.
Hablamos Español. Laura Lindley, attorney at law on the Square in downtown DeQueen.
Time for that Best Country update.
Yes, it is. Tim McGraw's mastered the art of patience when it comes to the success of his career and his love life.
Oh, yeah?
I'm like, what's up with that?
Wait a minute.
He didn't soar to the top of the charts until he released his second album, Not a Moment Too Soon, which came out in 1994, which was the same year that he met Faith Hill.
Yep.
I think we discussed this.
We have.
Yes.
So he came out before that, huh?
Yeah, his marriage and his career took off at the same time. But he says he credits his wife in helping him stay on track when it comes to the struggle of alcoholism and the lack of exercise and junk food back in 2008.
Behind every strong man's a good strong woman.
Yeah, Faith cracked the whip. He said he didn't think he could stand up straight without leaning on her. So, which is awesome. I bet you, I could just imagine how Faith, you didn't watch 1943, what was it?
1882.
Yeah, what
Columbus sailed the ocean blue.
You didn't watch that?
No.
It was a Yellowstone prequel.
Right.
But one part in the show, Faith Hill smacks Tim like it's nobody's business. It was funny. Yeah, it was good. It was a good part. And so with him coming out and saying this, I can just see her. She probably was smacking him around back in the 90s. You know?
Do better.
Made him get it together.
Quit drinking.
Yeah. I never knew he had a alcohol problem. Luke Combs has announced a new city that him and his team will hit while he's on his Growing Up and Getting Old tour next summer. You know, his show has already sold out in Australia. I mean, it's next summer.
That's crazy.
That is wild. But he's going to come back to the United States, and he'll eventually reach Canada. So he's added tour sites in Cincinnati, Ohio. He'll do back-to-back shows next August on the 2nd and the 4th. So that's pretty awesome. And those tickets go on sale so early, and sometimes they don't announce their pre-sales. So they do. They sell out really fast. A lot of people don't get a chance to get them like they want to. But I think it's great for Luke.
Yeah, doing big things.
Yeah, great things. So did you know that Reba McEntire's first album, which was released in 1977, struggled to reach the top of the charts?
Yeah, she wasn't very popular, just like Tim.
Yeah. My parents, they saw George Strait in the 80s, early 80s, and they saw Reba McEntire then too, and Dad told me, because they have her autograph, like an autograph picture or whatever, And he said that nobody really knew who she was back then. They were down in Texarkana. Nobody really knew who she was. So
That's like when Leanne Rimes played Ouachita.
yeah,
It
I
was the
didn't
year
know
before she blew up.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it? Yeah, it's good though to watch them get better. So Reba's been in the game 46 years. She's had 3 Grammys since her first album. And of course, we all know Reba has that unmistakable voice. I mean, her voice is just beautiful. I love Reba. So, anyway, a new tribute concert to honor Randy Travis has been announced for fans in Texas. They're going to do the benefit, or it'll be a concert, and it'll benefit the Randy Travis Foundation.
That's
And
cool.
obviously, it'll raise awareness about strokes. You know, he's actually had a couple, but anyway, the concert will be in November,
Awesome.
and it's gonna be awesome.
I like
think it'll
it.
be great.
Very cool.
I love it when they do tributes to musicians like that.
Michael Poole says Reba played at Ouachita too back in the early 80s.
Did she?
I did not know that. Thank you, Michael. Appreciate you.
Oh,
Very cool.
I didn't know that.
Thank you for your best country update. Lots of
Yeah.
country news today. I like that.
Some good news. We got
Yeah.
some great country
Yeah.
artists out
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Reba's place. You been there yet?
No, but I would like to go. But
The wife and I want to go.
I will tell you this. Everybody knows, well, not everybody knows, but some people know. My mom has been in the hospital.
Right.
And where she's in the hospital at, they have a Reba's Ranch House behind the hospital. And it is specifically for family members of someone in the hospital.
Like the Ronald McDonald House.
Yes.
I love it.
And that's where my dad's been staying.
Very cool.
And it's, you know, it doesn't matter. If he didn't have that place, he'd still be staying in town. I mean, he'd still be, you know what I mean? He'd still be there.
Yeah.
But you think about a hotel room, it's $100 and something a night because ain't nobody getting a cheap hotel room. You know, but that's a lot of money to save a family. And then to have a place, you know, it's like a room. I mean, it's a room, your bed, your shower, you know, all that stuff. They have different churches and people that make food and bring it.
That's awesome.
And they have a whole kitchen area. You can heat
Because you
up
ain't
your
thinking
food.
about eating when you got
No.
your loved one there.
You're not.
Absolutely. That's huge.
And, you know, Reba did that. I'm sure they, you know, asked her to do that or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, Reba is the one who spent the money to build that house,
Right.
to, you know, for those people. And it's great. It's a really great spot.
Absolutely.
So,
No.
and it's just been great to have.
Just like the Ronald McDonald House, who I've utilized in the past when my son was in the NICU in Oklahoma City. Man, the just so many things you're not having to worry about.
Yes.
Whether it be financially or time. Because the Ronald McDonald House, I don't know about that one. You said it sounded like it was right behind the hospital.
It is.
But the Ronald McDonald House is usually in the hospital.
Really?
Yeah, it's a wing of the hospital,
Yeah.
if you will. And so you're literally right there. Or at least at OU Children's, you were on the same floor as the NICU.
Mhm.
So you didn't have to waste time driving to the
Yeah.
hospital. You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
back and forth. It was really cool. So, no, I am a big fan of any type of that service.
Yeah. I think it's wonderful. It really is.
I like it.
It's a comfort to the family that are staying there and to those who are, you know, back home, that your loved one has somewhere to stay.
Yeah.
So.
And again, financial drain, just that speaks for itself.
Yeah.
If the person that has to be there or whatever couldn't do it, then a family member in many cases would pick up the slack.
Yeah.
So in that case, their finances would be drained as well.
Right.
So this way, they don't have to worry about that.
And like you said, you don't have to worry about eating. You
Yeah.
know, there's so much you just don't have to worry about with places like that. So, I think Reba's great for doing that. I've
Yes.
always thought that she was great. And her restaurant, I would love to eat there.
Yeah, Laura and I are going to try it one day.
You should. You
For
should have
sure.
went yesterday.
We didn't go that way.
I'm just teasing.
Went through Valiant.
It's just like, okay, I'm leaving. I'm going to Atoka.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Actually,
I
it was
think it's great.
Durant.
I know some people that have been there, and they love it.
Really?
Yeah.
To Reba's place?
Yes. They love it.
Feel like I got ran over by a truck.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Is that why you're being mean to me?
Yes, probably.
Jackie, did you bring breakfast? Apparently not.
Apparently not. She didn't bring it in here.
Michael says it's on the plaque at the Heritage Center that she was there. That's
Cool.
that's awesome.
There's a list of performers there someplace.
I didn't know that.
Very cool.
Very cool. You know, we talked last week. No, I talked about it the other day when you left, so never mind.
Okay.
We were talking about Oklahoma performers.
Yeah.
Blake Shelton, you know, he performed at Old Red. Remember we shared it on our Facebook page?
Mm-hmm.
He had his stepson performing with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yep,
cool.
Gavin Rosdale's son.
Yes.
Of Bush. One of my favorite rock artists, or groups in the 90s. Thank you. And early 2000s.
I had a couple of tips from a texter.
Uh-oh, texter writes in. This just in.
We could just throw salt on Michael Orr's fake parents. Okay, we could just do that.
They're vampires. They've been sucking his life dry.
Then Tim McGraw obviously did have drinking problems. He was the Indian outlaw.
That's true. Good point.
Yes.
Forgot about that one.
And someone told him one time that they were so hungry they seen a cracker walk by on crutches.
Yeah, easy to take down and scarf.
I've never heard that one. It's funny. I love it. Anyway.
Cracker walk by on crutches.
Yeah, that's text.
I think you can't say that anymore. I think that's racist.
It was a...
You mean a Ritz?
See, that's how racist I am. I didn't even think... I'm thinking of a saltine walking by on crutches.
That's the other word for him.
You know what? You're done. I'm done with you.
You're done.
You're out of here.
All right, we got 18 minutes until we get into the swapper and the shoppers.
You're so mean.
Aw.
You're so mean. You probably think this show is about you.
Got him. Got him.
Oh, Michael's got us on hold. He's going to check Twitter and see if he's offended.
Keep looking.
I think so. I think we're all offended.
I'm offended.
Yeah. I'm offended.
I'm offended. I'm offended. I'm
Just saying.
offended.
Lots of people wear that hat.
The offensive hat.
Mm-hmm.
The what is it? What do I call it? Selective outrage.
Selective outrage.
You wearing that?
Still haven't heard any outrage about Luke Bryan canceling his concert.
I don't know. What's up with that?
I mean, one of them he canceled was like a week out. Like, how did you even know you were going to be sick, Luke?
I know.
So, you know, I need more outrage about that.
Yeah. Because you know what all his friends said.
Yeah.
He had way too much fun last night.
That's
That's why he
right.
couldn't do his part. That's why he couldn't do his show. We're going to start that rumor right now.
Yep.
Luke Bryan, all my friends say. Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J live.
I got smoke in my hair, my
yeah. That's what all my friends say. Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J live. Luke Bryan, man, he's so clean. He's clean like a whistle. Can't even start a rumor about that man.
I know, it's terrible.
That's what's up. He's had plenty of rumors about his tight-fitting jeans for plenty of long time. So.
Those jeans were tight.
He was shaking them hips, too.
I don't know how he was able to perform.
He was Conway Twittying in those Elvis Presleys. And y'all hated him for it. Actually, he was Elvis Presley in those Conway Twitties. That's what it was. There we go.
Yeah. Tight-fitting jeans.
That's
Come
right.
on, Luke.
Come on, Luke. All right, I got something for you. I got 2 things for you I want to talk about right now.
Scary. What is it?
I know, right? Number 1 is 579-4808. 579-4808. Go to our Facebook Live right now, facebook.com/KKBIFM, because we're talking about Shiloh Brock Martin. Yes, that's his real middle name, Shiloh Brock on all the socials. It's SHILO Brock, BROCK. There's no H in Shiloh. Check it out, Shiloh Brock on all the socials. He's a great Twitter follower, and if he follows you on Twitter and you don't follow him back, he will hold it against you. That's Insulation Solutions, LLC. We're checking it out on Facebook right now. Of course, whether it's sprayed solution, blown-in solution, stapled or painted, they've got you covered. Serving Southeast Oklahoma, Southwest Arkansas, and Northeast Texas with all your insulation needs. And I've even worked with Shiloh side-by-side hanging in solution for him. One day he didn't have a guy.
Insulation, you mean?
That's what I said, right? Did I say solution?
Insulation.
I was his solution.
I'm sorry, I
that
had to
day.
take the time
I was his solution that day.
to get you while I could.
I was the cleanup guy.
Well, I mean, I think that's great. So you know from firsthand experience, okay, you were the cleanup guy.
Yes, ma'am.
Wasn't easy.
Nope.
But they keep it clean.
Yeah, they got
Everybody
open cell.
says that.
Absolutely. And that's the big deal. Whether, let's say you've got a downtown project, and
Yeah.
you know, things are happening, you don't want your debris, good morning, on site, you don't want your debris to be all over the sidewalk while people are walking around. Well, they make sure that they not only do it at a time that keeps the public affected the least amount by your construction, but also they keep a clean workspace. It's Insulation Solutions. Again, you know the number, 579-4808. 579-4808. You can see all the great insulation that they've done over the years there on their Facebook page. Their Facebook page is Insulation Solutions, LLC.
I love it.
Insulation Solutions. All right, now let's switch gears from that, because Shiloh Brock is a huge fan of festivals.
Yeah.
And your boy, Jay Lindley, your girl, Laney J, the crew, the morning show here, Jay and Laney J Live, we have partnered with one of the biggest festivals in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It's Born and Raised.
Awesome.
That's right, Born and Raised. And we're, of course, there's going to be a lot of talk about it coming up in the near future.
Yeah, and this festival, I couldn't believe there were so many big names there.
Oh, it's huge.
You know?
It's huge.
It's just awesome.
Absolutely.
I love it.
All right, so if you want the scoop, all you have to do right now is go to our Facebook page.
Yes.
Facebook.com/KKBIFM. We're streaming live right there right now. And we're going to bornandraised.com. That's September 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th. It's a 4-day music festival. You got single day passes, you got weekend passes. They're on sale now.
They have RV camping.
And you got to go to our Facebook Live right now to check out the lineup of this sucker.
Go.
Oh,
Look at those names.
My goodness, folks. All right, yes, they got RV camping, which is what we'll be doing there. And we'll be live on location, partying it up with everybody.
You know, part of my favorite thing I think about this is that they have some big names.
Yep.
But then they have other people that are not that big. Maybe we've heard of them locally. We're like, oh, they're great, and you'd like to see them live.
Yeah.
This is your chance to see them live. I mean, you know, it's great.
And you're like, what really big names could they actually have?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Here's just a few of the names. Now, this will be Thursday night.
Mm-hmm.
You ready for this?
Yes.
Gary Allen.
Yeah. I've seen Gary Allen. He puts on a great great concert.
Really?
Yes.
Watching Airplanes?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, he
man,
does
I love
great.
that song. I love that song. Also, Thursday night, it'll be Reckless Kelly, The Steel Woods, Caitlin Butts,
Mm-hmm.
Mickey and the Motor Cars, J.R. Carroll, Red Dirt Rangers, J.D. Clayton, and Lance Rourke. And that is just Thursday night.
Yeah.
Friday night, it's
Friday.
Ryan Bingham, Lucas Nelson, Flatline Calvary, Stoney LaRue, Jason Boland and the Stragglers, Tanner Ursay, Mike and the Moon Pies, Jonathan Tyler and the Northern Lights, and the Weathered Souls, as well as Mike Koziel. I think I said that right.
I think so. And the Texas Gentlemen.
It will be the late night set.
Late night set.
Then on Saturday, you're like, wait, we're just halfway through the entire event now? Yeah, and the names get bigger and badder. Badder? Bigger and better, sorry.
Better.
Uh-huh. All right, on Saturday's event, they're going to have the Turnpike Troubadours, the Randy Rogers Band, Randy Hauser, Cody Canada and the Departed, Muscadine Bloodline, Jamie Lynn Wilson, Holly Beth, William Clark Green, William Beckman, and the Red Clay Strays. Excuse me.
Them Dirty Roses.
Yeah.
You know, there are several of these that have been at the Hochatown Saloon. So it's great. There's some great performers. If you've seen them locally, check out this festival.
Plus, there are going to be acoustic sets throughout the entire time by the likes of none other than Nikki James, Cliff Cody, John Goolsby, and a favorite right here in Broken Bow, Oklahoma, Lucas Jagno and the Road Show.
I love it.
Of course,
I
you
love
guys know Lucas Jagno and the Road Show as he sings the song Broken Bow. That's
Yep.
right, which is coming up next, by the way. But yeah, so Born and Raised Festival, we will have tickets here.
Yes,
that we're going to be giving away
tickets. I'm so excited.
on the morning show. We got like a dozen tickets to give
Yeah,
away, too.
yeah, I'm
These are
super
hundreds
excited.
of dollars each.
Yes,
Huge.
it's very exciting. We want you guys to go and have a great time.
Yeah, so dust the dirt off your boots. Get ready to party with us in September at Born and Raised.
It's going to be so fun.
It's going to be so exciting.
Yes.
So exciting! I'm so excited.
And it's in Pryor.
Pryor, Oklahoma.
Yeah, it's in Pryor.
Pryor to Wood.
In a big area, you know.
Oh, yeah.
There's lots of room.
Oh,
I
yeah.
think they allow, you can park your RVs.
Yep.
And they, I
And
think
tent
they have-
camping?
Tent camping,
Yep.
that's where I was
Yes,
going.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Also, you will find me at our
Uh-oh.
RV 92% of the time.
Uh-oh.
Now, you will find me out and about watching a few of these bands. More in particularly, I will see Cody Cannon and the Departed. I will see Lucas Jagno on the Road Show. I will see Randy Hauser. I'll watch a little of the Randy Rogers Band. Absolutely love Stoney LaRue. Dig in some Gary Allen. I'm telling you.
And Randy Hauser's great too.
Absolutely.
I just,
Oh,
like
absolutely. I
I said,
forgot
I
about
was
Randy
just
Hauser.
surprised
Yeah.
because there were some big names,
Yep.
and then there's those people that aren't so big, but you just love to watch them.
I've seen both Turnpike Troubadours and Muscadine Bloodline in concert in Tulsa.
Tell me about that Muscadine Bloodline.
They're pretty good.
Is that good?
Oh yeah, they got good
okay.
stuff.
Cool.
Good times.
Cool.
Good times. Yep. Matter of fact, I enjoyed their set just as much as I did Turnpike Troubadours. Nothing against nobody.
Michael, it may be the same place as Rocklahoma, if I'm not mistaken.
Is Rocklahoma in Pryor?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
So I think it could be the same place.
All right then.
Yeah.
There you go. Now you know where it's at.
Yeah, it's awesome.
But yeah, again, you're going to find me at my RV sitting on a lawn chair with a cold suds in my hand.
Okay. It'll be fun.
That will be the way it goes down. Preferably a local suds.
Okay.
Just saying.
Okay. Okay.
Because I like the water here.
What about
What about it?
When you get to talk to some of the artists and stuff, are you going to do that?
Oh yeah, because your boy has backstage media passes.
You better take some pictures.
Oh, actually, our photographer will be
That's right.
on hand.
That's right.
So we do actually have a photographer that will be on hand, taking all the photos for our website, stuff
Yes.
like that.
Yep.
I like it a lot. You know what I was thinking?
What?
We should do a back-to-school post on our website and put the pictures from our Facebook.
Absolutely.
Comments.
I think it's a great idea.
Okay, good.
We will.
Good.
I mean, yeah. Good.
Grr. So there you go. Facebook Live, if you're watching still, you can see that. You can get your passes, you can get your camping, all your facts right there. See the full lineup and more for Born and Raised.
You know, there's a spot where they have pictures too, and there were people that have like little blow-up swimming pools outside of their RV.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, so it's a great. You can take the kids. You can take the kids.
Yeah.
But they tell you to leave the kids at home. But they're welcome.
It says kids are welcome, but leave them at home.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean, there are kids there, but would I bring my kids? Absolutely not.
No,
It's not that type of.
Yeah,
festival.
I personally don't want my child in a festival where there's alcohol being served.
Now, the Folk Festival coming up in November at the Forest Heritage Center, that is a huge family event.
Yes.
And we
That's
talked
different.
about that with Aaron Maid, the park manager at Beavers Bend State Park. We talked about the Folk Festival coming up in November.
Cool.
And how last year was a huge success. Matter of fact, you and I did our first remote there
Yeah.
together.
It was fun too.
That was a blast. We had a blast. So looking forward to possibly doing that again this year.
Yes.
I would love to.
Me
If
too.
y'all will have us out there. I know I had a blast. So
Yeah.
it's pretty fun. Matter of fact, Shiloh was giving us a hard time. Yeah, he was like, oh, some of my favorite vendors are out there. And I was like, oh, yeah, tell us about them. He's like, can I? I was like, unless it's another radio station. He's like, oh, yeah, Will Payne and Barrow Diamond are the best. I was like, you got me on that. And I left that in the podcast.
Good.
It's pretty funny.
Good.
So.
He's a nerd.
He is.
Shiloh, you're a nerd.
You're a nerd, Shiloh. Hey, some of his coworkers, tell him he's a nerd for us, please.
Yeah, please do.
Don't worry about him, like, jujitsu and you. I'll take him out if y'all need.
Yeah.
On that note, we talked a lot about Lucas Jagno. The reason why I'm excited to talk to him at the Born and Raised Festival is because I followed him on Twitter and hit him up, and he followed me back.
Yeah, that's cool.
And that's really cool. So, yeah, the Born and Raised Festival. We got a little more about it right here.
Born and Raised Music Festival, September 13th to the 16th in Pryor, Oklahoma, featuring Turnpike Troubadours, Whiskey Myers, Gary Allen, Ryan Bingham, plus Randy Rogers Band, Flat Lane Cavalry, Reed South Hall, and more. Weekend passes and camping on sale now at bornandraisedfestival.com. Born and Raised, presented by Patriot Auto Group and Bud Light.
All right, Facebook Live, we'll be right back. Swap Shop next. Go listen to this on the radio or online, seokradio.com. I love this song.
Y'all believe they made us pour all that out? They only got the beer, though.
That's right. They only got the beer, though. Ha! Lucas Jagno. He's going to be there at Born and Raised Festival in Pryor, Oklahoma in mid-September, and we have tickets. So don't miss it. It's going to be a huge Red Dirt Festival. All your locals that you love and some big names from the country music world as well. It's that time, my peoples.
It's time for Swap Shop, your buy, sell, trade, or giveaway program. The numbers to call are 584-3388, 584-3389, and 584-3372. You may email your items to our shopper's mailbag at kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. Please keep your calls to 3 items or less, and no businesses may call. Swap Shop is heard Monday through Friday, 9 to 9:30 a.m., exclusively on Best Country 106. Today's Swap Shop is brought to you by
Moyer Equipment and Choctaw Electric Cooperative. Good morning. It's time for Swap Shop.
Swapping and shopping time. Let's go straight to Ziff Online.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. How's your day going?
Pretty good. Thank you. What can I do for you?
This lady's got some little adorable Chihuahua puppies. They've had their first shot and been wormed, and they're $50 a piece. And there is a female Great Dane. She's a very nice dog. Another lady has for sale. And for more information on them, it's 580-298-9017.
580-298-9017. Thank you. Have a good day. God bless. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Hey, good morning. How are y'all?
We're good. What can we do for you?
Laney, I have something I need to ask for help with.
Okay.
I have to have a place to live. I need help with rehoming 2 pets.
Okay, what are they, cats?
One is a Chihuahua that's about 10 years old, and then a grown adult cat that is probably about the same age.
Okay.
Also, I need help financially. I need to sell a bunch of stuff because I have a grown cat that I need to have put to sleep that I won't let no one have. And also one that I have to get his shots and everything up to date. I said, I have to have a place to live. A room to rent or a house, or if they can help me out with these pets where I can stay here, something. I have to do.
Okay, what's your phone number? 580-584-2639. All right, thank you, ma'am. All right, let's see here. I saw the mailman walking by. I got distracted.
I know.
Squirrel.
The calves was popping out at
Squirrel,
you.
yep. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I got a WW bumper pull stock trailer. It's an older trailer. It's 16 foot. Needs a little bit of work done on it, but I'd sell it cheap. It's got pretty good tires on it, rubber floor mats, got a new jack and new light kit. I take $400 cash for it. Somebody wants to come get it. My phone number is 236-1199.
580-236-1199. Thank you, sir. Have a great day. All right. All righty then. We got some stuff. That was a WW bumper pull stock trailer.
Easy for you to say.
$400. 236-1199.
I like it.
And that really made a
Remember SEOKradio.com for all your swap shop items. SEOKradio.com.
Yes. Click the local news tab.
And boom, the swap shop is there. Plus all the updates for what's happening around the area.
That's right. Check it out.
Check it out every day for your latest updates.
All right.
And then scroll down a little ways, because if the update came in a couple weeks ago and it's about tomorrow, then it'll be a couple weeks down the road.
That's right, yeah. You gotta look back. Absolutely. And if you have something you want to put on there, email it to us, kkbi1061fm@gmail.com. Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. This morning, my granddaughter has a dog she'd like to give somebody for a good home. It's a registered dog. It's a yellow lab. He's 2 years old, and they just need to find him a good home. And his number is 580-212-0769.
580-212-0769. Thank you, sir. You too. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
No?
Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hey, I still got my 95 Fords, and I'm asking 2,500 or best offer on it. It's a good little truck. It's got all new tires except one on it. And I've also got 2 campers for sale. I've got a 42-foot camper that I want to sell, and I got a 32-foot camper.
All right, what's your number?
My number is 580-513-2117.
580-513-2117. Thanks. Have a good day. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I have a lift chair for sale for $150, and then I have a electric scooter. I'm wanting $800 for that, and then I've sold my home and I'm moving, so I need someone. Maybe somebody out there that has a pickup with a trailer, can haul some stuff off for me. Anybody wants to do that or on the other, give me a call at 420-3767.
580-420-3767. Thank you, ma'am. Alrighty then. It's a lift chair for sale for $150, an electric scooter for $800, and they need someone to haul some stuff off.
Michael Poole said, sorry, go ahead.
420-3767.
Michael Poole said, don't be out there peeing on my camping spot.
Yeah, well.
But I mean, if they happen to put me in your spot,
After
you
what?
better believe I will be.
After what he did to me yesterday,
Yeah.
I don't care what you do to him.
Uh-oh, tell me the tea.
He sent me a video of his intern that he has at
Yeah?
his job.
Okay.
It was a black widow spider with a sack. Just posted up there in a...
Black Widow with a fat sack?
Mhm.
Must have been Eagleton.
Yeah.
Oh, it wasn't a white powdery substance? No, I'm kidding.
It was a white sack.
See?
Yeah,
See?
it was.
It was a teener. It was an 8-ball. Sorry, we got to give Michael a hard time.
Oh, man, that's funny. Well, I was mad.
I bet.
It's like, you're a jerk. Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Good morning. This morning I'm looking for a lawnmower trailer. It needs to have a drop-down back gate. And my number is 580-306-2081.
580-306-2081. Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks. What to do, what to do.
What to do?
What to do.
We could do swap shop.
We could. Or not.
Or not.
Maybe.
Yeah? Okay. Just a little bit.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong.
Boom.
I know. I'm just hungry.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
I wondered what was wrong with you.
Yeah.
Why didn't you bring food?
Well, you know why. I had every intention of bringing food.
Oh, was it what I gave you a hard time about? That was actually real? For real? Sleeping in.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't sleep in, but I was running behind.
Oh, okay.
So. Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Hey, I just wanted to let y'all know, y'all might need to...
Sorry, I apologize, sir. Thanks for the call. All right, you too. Oh,
I don't know
my
why he's laughing. He's from Mount Herman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my goodness.
I'm just kidding, Chunk. We love you.
That's good stuff right
Oh, man. I love it. And I guess Michael got his feelings hurt.
He left us.
Or he might be on...
Did he ghost us?
Yeah, he's ghosting us. He might be on Twitter checking to see if he should be crying about it.
He's playing in some cabinets right now.
Yeah. Man.
He's trying to find episode number 6, How I Get Fired.
I'm sorry if there is a spider, any type of spider, hanging in some webs, and my job saw it, I'm fired.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm done.
Firing yourself.
I mean, you couldn't even smack that one and kill it. It had a sack of babies.
Why couldn't you?
Because they go everywhere.
You don't want to kill the babies?
Maybe that's why I'm so scared of spiders. I'm traumatized by them.
Yeah. Did you open a sack once?
My dad was on crutches one time when I was a kid,
Uh-huh.
and he had
That was a bad spider bite.
And no, not for. I've been bitten by a spider, but
Have you?
I have.
We all have.
But a poisonous or a venomous one, whatever. So he seen a spider
Yeah.
on the front porch,
Yeah.
and he just puts his crutch down on the spider.
Right.
And babies went everywhere. So that was traumatizing.
What about that one? Is like a little video of the house. They're in a house and it looks like a spider. It looks like a big black spider, and they like go to crush it, and it moves, and all the babies just go everywhere all over the house.
I can't.
You're done.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Sorry.
She was like, "Oop, my bad, wrong call."
Yep, didn't want to talk to y'all.
Oops.
At least she said she was sorry. I mean, when you hang up on people,
Right.
ask the question, losers.
Ah!
No, to say you're sorry.
Michael says, Twitter says I have to shave my head and get wasted. No, wait, that's Morgan Wallen's fan page. Oh!
You know what? Leave Daddy Wallen alone, okay? Leave him alone.
Poor Morgan Wallen getting so picked on for no apparent reason.
Yeah. He was so well behaved. The shy kid from East Tennessee.
Right? Just look at the picture of him from American Idol or whatever.
I know. He was
He looked like a little good boy.
He did.
What did country music do to that man?
That's right. That bro country that got to him. Made him crazy.
Him and old Brantley Gilbert been hanging out, but
Probably so. Been hanging out with Hardy. You ever listen to Hardy's music?
he's hilarious. He writes a lot of stories for him.
Hardy?
Yeah.
We were listening to a song the other day, and I was like, who is this? And it was Hardy, and it was almost it was some yelling rock music.
Yeah.
It was Hardy.
Uh-huh.
I had no idea.
Oh, yeah. Makes all kinds of music.
Yeah. It's cool.
580-584-3388. Get your swap shop items in. Let's go to that line.
Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, I have 3 full-blood Beagle puppies for sale. They're $25 each, and they're all females. If you'd be interested in them or anything, call us at 584-2868.
580-584-2868. All right. Thank you. Have a great day. She said $25 each. I thought she was going to say they were 25 weeks old. Oh, man.
Next week, they'll be 26.
Yeah. That man's probably getting mad at us.
He's about to call in. He ain't listening.
He listens.
He does?
Yeah, I was talking about him the
What's
other
up,
day.
wiener dog dash hound guy?
And he called in because people asked the question. He called in to answer it. He knows.
What's up, feller?
He's really a nice guy.
Now I know why he'd be talking like he does when he called. He heard us talking about him.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, we give y'all a warning. We're equal opportunity offenders.
That's right.
Adopt, don't shop.
I'm sitting here typing it now because I know he's going to call. Which is fine.
Do your thing.
That's what we do.
That's what we do. That's Swap Shop's about. Here you go.
Give him a hard time. He's going to talk crazy. Good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Y'all said something about weenie dog?
What you got? How old are those weenie dogs?
Well, right now they're still 5 weeks, but they'll be ready to go next week with
When they're
first
6
shots and deworm ready to go. For more information and pictures,
I got 3 females and 1 male. 2 of them are long hair, 2 of them are short hair. For more information and pictures, they can call me at 580-212-5764.
All right, that's 580-212-5764. Thank you, Manuel. You have a good day.
And Manuel, a big good morning to the person in the background that said good morning to
Yeah.
us. Thank you, Manuel. Bye-bye. I love it.
All right.
Knew it.
He knows, like, I'm trying to sell my puppy.
It's Manuel.
Manuel, yeah.
He's got a son named Automatic.
He might. He might.
Sorry.
I was going to say something else, but...
What was you going to say?
Nothing. I can't. I'll be in trouble because you can't say that.
Well, I mean, kids these days, they don't know how to drive a stick, so.
I know. They don't even know what you mean. When you say stick, they think it's something else.
Right? Because standard is no longer the standard anymore.
No.
Automatic
I
is
can
now
drive
the
a
standard.
That's what I learned to drive.
Absolutely. On a motorcycle. With your feet. That's for me. That's how I learned how to drive a standard. On a motorcycle.
Yeah, I
At
don't know
like
if I
4
could-
years old.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do that.
My mom worked in a shop called Custom Dressers back in the 80s. And it was my mom's best friend, Connie. Shout out to Grandma Connie. I went and visited her a little while back.
Yeah.
We talked about it on the show. But she worked there for a while when I was, in my early childhood. And they got one of the first little, you remember, those electric cross rockets?
Yeah.
Looks like a little version of the big cross rockets?
Yeah.
Well, they got one of those into their shop right when they came out, back in like '83. And they had one, and I would like push it around, like with my feet. I would just push it around.
Oh.
And then Connie's husband at the time, he's like, turn that thing on for that boy. He's ready to go. He's ready to ride. And sure enough, they turned on. They said I rode that thing around until it died.
Oh.
All over that shop.
I bet.
So that's how I learned to ride right there.
Just an innocent
in
young
a motorcycle
boy.
shop,
That's
Oklahoma
cool.
City. Called Custom Dressers. Look it up.
That's cool.
Is there any facts about things that used to exist before the internet?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
No.
But yeah, that was back when they were dressing all the gold wings and stuff up, and all the Harleys with the real pretty. They would chrome out your bike and stuff like that, basically. So he sold the older weenies. I think you're right, Tony. I think he sold those.
Or they got too old and had to be,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out of here.
You're done.
Well,
Send him out to stay.
I can't ride a motorcycle.
You can't?
No,
You fall
according
over.
to my nephew, I'll fall over.
That's hilarious. How old's your nephew again?
6 to 15?
Oh, well, he's old enough to know better.
He is, punk.
I was gonna say, I thought he was 6. That sounds
No.
something a 6-year-old would say. 15-year-old day.
That would have been innocent. My nephew
Exactly.
was just being mean.
That's hilarious. I love your nephew.
I mean,
even
look
more
who
now.
his dad is. I mean, come on.
Touche?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's not a. Which one is his dad?
That's
slab.
kid,
I was gonna
yeah.
say he's not a. He doesn't fall far from the slab. Oh!
He didn't. Nope, you're right.
I love it.
All right.
Roasted.
I'm used to it. Hey, we should take a break.
Okay. I'm gonna do it like intern. You want to take a break?
Yeah,
All
let's
right.
do it.
Kubota products provide the horsepower, versatility, and dependability to get the job done right.
You're done.
But that doesn't mean you can cut corners on your regular routine.
Shout out to Moyer Equipment
Keep
and
your
Choctaw
equipment
Electric
running
Cooperatives
by
for bringing you
taking
Swap Shop
Kubota
today.
mower, subcompact tractor, or hay series tractors into Moyer Equipment sales and rentals for a tune-up or oil change.
I think on
today.
days we have
Call
no
for the
sponsors, I'm just
for
gonna
any questions about your Kubota
delete Swap
product.
Shop that
Or
day.
stop by Moyer Equipment
Let's
sales
do
and
it.
rentals
Ah.
in Idabel or
See what
between
kind of trouble we
Arkansas
get
to
in.
keep
What y'all
your
get?
Kubota running
Call
strong.
Dave.
Choctaw Electric Smart Hub
You
app
gonna
is
do
a
it
great
anyway?
way for members to
Call
communicate
Dave.
with their cooperative. Download the app to your smartphone
Wait till Saturday
and
and
members
call,
can instantly begin tracking their daily
Tradio.
usage and get important notifications. It not
Which
only
one's-
shows
which one's
usage,
Idabel?
but temperatures
Trading
that help
Lines?
members
Trading
understand
Lines.
what can cause
Yeah,
usage fluctuations.
her
Smart Hub
Hugo
goes beyond bill
in
payments,
Paris,
usage
Texas,
tracking,
is
service
Tradio on
interruptions, and
Saturday
account
mornings.
inquiries. It's smart
That's live.
management, smart life,
So there,
smart
get your
communication.
swap shop on
Smart
Saturdays
Hub,
from
Choctaw Electric
Hugo.
Cooperative.
Yeah.
Keeping members connected since 1940.
See if we care.
Good morning. You're on Swap and Shop.
Yes, hey, I still got friends, 2 of them that's got Great Pyrenees puppies. One bunch of them's free. They gotta go. I also still have a few little old goats, and I've got some donkeys. We'll trade for hay or anything like that. Just need to move some out. Number's 212-0578.
All right, 580-212-0578. Thank you.
Dang it, she beat me to it.
She did.
I was going to, I was going to throw it out there, and she beat me to it. Dang.
She's listening. She won't tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or she might, just to get you.
I was going to say, she'll beat me tomorrow.
Yeah, which would be great. Be great.
Whatever.
Oh,
My chest feels like it's caving in.
It's going to. You keep moving. I'm going to throw some salt on you.
Thanks to the CEO of the bank.
Oh, man.
The chest caving
He
me.
got you. Quit it.
You like that? You like my my The Rock jump right there?
That's hilarious.
I can make my pecs dance.
Oh, that's funny. That's good.
I didn't realize that was as funny as it was to you. So
It
I
is
just do it all the
funny.
time
I'm
now.
sorry. It's just funny.
I'm gonna start talking to you like this. All right, just four measly minutes for Swap Shop, and you know it's all about you on the Swap Shop. So if you want to get your calls in, now's the time to do it. 580-584-3388, 584-3389, and 584-3372. Now you can always post on our Facebook Live anytime Swap Shop's going on. Just post that on there, and then we'll read in the comments. So give us all your details that you want right there.
I mean, we might, unless you make us mad.
I mean, if you make Laney J mad, I can't promise anything for you at that point.
You know what? I used to be really sweet until you came along, and now I'm.
You saying I'm rubbing off on you?
Yeah, I'm just getting mad. Like, people make me mad.
Can't help
Well,
it.
maybe it's just that I've always been mad.
Yeah, but now you have a voice.
Yeah.
Now you've been released.
Slow down, Orange Chevrolet.
They were only going 25.
Your sunburnt Colorado. Slow down. Man. I'm sorry, they were flying.
It was only 25. It just feels like it's flying on the Facebook
Looked
Live.
like they were going about 40. Good morning, you're on Swap Shop.
Yes, first of all, I'd like to apologize to you, Miss Laney J, for my long commercial yesterday, but we are going to be having a yard sale at 1804 Bell Pine Loop, Broken Bow, Oklahoma. We're going to be stacking it deep and selling it cheap. Y'all come on out and see us. It's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
I like
love it.
that.
No,
What do
I
you
loved
say?
it.
Stacking it deep and selling it cheap.
Something like that.
You know what? I
No.
got you. 1804 Bell Pine Loop.
No.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
We'll be honest that at first we were looking at each other like, what is this? Is somebody trying to sneak in something? But actually, you know what? At this moment, we don't have any calls. So give us your best spiel. Go.
I don't have it with me. I'm up.
Oh, no!
Oh.
We put him on the spot. It's all good. Well, give us your best spiel tomorrow. How about that?
All right, thank you.
Appreciate you, brother. You have a great day. I love it. Where was that yard sale going to be at?
1804 Bell Pine Loop.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
Well, he told me on Monday that he was going, or maybe it was last week he called, or Monday.
Probably when
he
I was
called.
gone. Monday when I was gone.
And said that he was going to call every day.
Oh, well, see, you
So-
should have just told me shut up.
No, I mean,
Shut
he was
up, Jack.
he was speaking fast.
Oh, we didn't know what was going
So
on.
yeah, don't apologize to me. I didn't cut you off. Jay did.
I didn't cut him off. You did. You're the one that talked over him.
did, but you gave me the look.
Well, what's going on right now?
Okay, he was
What
just
is it?
putting it out
Today's
there.
National Roller Coaster Day. What's the best roller coaster you've ever been on?
Texas Giant.
Really?
It was
It's a garbage roller coaster. It's one of the worst roller coasters ever.
Really, I
It
just say that because
jars you.
I think I told you before the first roller coaster I ever rode was the Texas
Oh,
Giant
okay.
because I was
Well, then that can have some nostalgia to it. I can see that.
yeah. But well, we also went in one that was in a dark building.
Yeah.
Like something mountain or something, and
Oh,
that
yeah?
was scary.
Okay, so I'm glad you said that because I think it's Magic Mountain in Disney.
Mhm.
We rode on that, and it's real dark. You know, you see the stars and stuff.
Yeah.
That was cool. As a kid, I really enjoyed that because it's like you're going into a spaceship, into a time warp, and then
Oh,
you go
yeah.
out. Okay, so that was cool. But Frontier City had two roller coasters. I loved both of them. One of them was called the Wildcat, and it was a red roller coaster. And then right next to it was called the Silver Bullet, and you can guess it was silver, painted like the Coors can. Actually, it's pretty funny. But so they did some remodeling, and they moved the Wildcat into a building, okay, down a little further down in the park, and they called it the Nightmare. And it was pitch black, and every year during Halloween, they would put like, goblins and ghouls and all kinds of cool stuff in it.
That was cool.
It was really, really neat. So the Nightmare and the Silver Bullet were two of my favorite growing up.
Okay.
Always loved it.
Space Mountain?
Space Mountain, that's what it was.
Okay.
Yeah,
All
Space
right.
Mountain. That's right. Thank you.
That's, I couldn't think what that, well, I tell you another ride that I liked. It's not a roller coaster, but it was called Top Flight at Six Flags when I was a teenager.
Yeah.
And it was a flying simulation
Okay.
type thing. It was fun.
That's cool.
That was super fun. And then the Judge Roy scream at Bells, that was fun.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, I forgot about that in Tulsa. Tulsa's was kind of garbage compared to Frontier City, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, we were the Equate version.
You were the Wish version.
The Wish version
Equate.
of Frontier City.
You're the best value.
Yeah, great value. Always save.
Great value amusement park.
Man, I tell you what. I was looking to write down the winner of the impossible question today, but we didn't have one because he hung up.
That's right. Merle Henson wrote, happiest of birthdays to Eddie Taylor Charlie Henzo. Happy birthday, Eddie Taylor Charlie Henzo.
Eddie, I'm going to write that down.
Awesome. Thank you, Merle, for writing that in for us on our Facebook Live.
Eddie Taylor Charlie Henslow.
Eddie Taylor Charlie Henzo, Henso.
Okay, sorry, I had to get that there.
Of the Henzo Gracies.
Oh, good morning. You're on Swap Shop.
Yes, ma'am. I got a 2003 Chevrolet 2500 HD. It's got about 195,000 miles on that. It's Duramax, four-wheel drive, extended cab, short bed. I'm asking $4,500 or back to software. It needs a little bit of transmission more done to it. But other than that, you can drive it right now. I wouldn't trust to drive too far.
Okay, what's your phone number?
It'd be 580-743-1903.
580-743-1903. Thank you. All right.
That's it.
Hey.
Time is up. What?
Happy birthday to Ruth Hale.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Ruth.
And Miss Shirley Bryant.
Aw. Also, Mary Beeman is 66 today. And Amy Clardy has a birthday today, according to Facebook. Plus, don't forget Kathy Lee Gifford is 70. Madonna is 65. Somebody reminded me, Madonna in the late 80s, early 90s is the current Taylor Swift. Think about it. What Madonna was doing in tours back in the 90s is like what Taylor's doing now. She's breaking records.
You know what? I guess you're right. I was going to say, how dare you compare Taylor
Really?
Swift.
Madonna back in her time was big time.
Tassel
Twister?
Yeah.
Mhm.
No, she was big time. She was. So, anyway, you're right. Happy birthday, Madonna.
Happy birthday, Madonna. Also, Timothy Hutton is 63. Steve Carell is 61. And Dan Smyers of Dan and Shay is 36.
Awesome. Awesome.
Always get your birthdays and anniversaries in, and we'll draw a winner at the end of the week.
Yes, we will.
We'll post that winner on our Facebook and our website, too.
In the Wheel of Names.
SEOKradio.com.
.com.
Is that it?
The squirrel cage at the McCurry County. Okay, go ahead.
All right, you ready to rock? We're done. You're done.
Sorry.
You're done.
You're done, Laney J.
You've been listening.
Bye, Facebook Live.
To call in.
Have a great day.
Yes, indeed.
Peace out.